first, yeah.
Look at that, look at that. I mean, it's just fabulous, isn't it? You can put the little cases on if you want to, and they fit absolutely perfectly. But you know what? I would like to see them like this because, of course, you've got all the descriptions of what you need, and you know that the booklet, this booklet goes in the top of this drawer, and in this drawer, which is the second box, look, there's our booklet in there as well. So we know straight away where that booklet can stay. It always fits in the top one of the three drawers. So you know straight away where it is if you're going to put it away. Keep it nice and tidy, because if you lose it, you'll be fed up.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah. It needs to stay put, stay safe.
You know what, there's certain things that we can remember, but when you get the booklet and you know you've got 20 designs in here straight away, you've got the foreign language in there as well, so it's the first 20 designs that are in English, and then you've got the downloads as well, which look exactly the same as what's in the book.
So you get used to the theme and the way it works.
Yes.
60 downloads, by the way.
Yeah. So if this is the Builder Block Plus.
Oh yeah, you're on the Builder Block Plus at the moment.
Yeah, I've moved on. So page 16.
I was in the zone with my Builder Block one day special there.
Page 16. Oh, I've even bookmarked it here. Look, page 16. I haven't got page 16. I'll have to work this one out. Oh, when is it number 40? All right, I'll just shut up. So look, if you look at the book with Builder Block Plus, some of the designs actually incorporate Builder Block, which is, so if we look, I think it's this one down here.
Oh yeah, it tells you, doesn't it?
It tells you. So, and that doesn't, you know, you'll be able to cut these without Builder Block with the original version, but if you've already got it, then there are designs in there that work very closely together, which is fab, isn't it?
Yeah, so in the Builder Block Plus, when it uses the Builder Block, it will tell you with that little symbol, for example, the squares are being used.
And they're not all like that. So if you look at this one here, you can see straight away that doesn't involve Builder Block. This one does. So you can see how they work together. And again, you've got the different sizes as well. So 12, 8, 6 and 4 in there, so you can choose. And again, once you start playing with these and working with these, maybe you could make this even bigger if you want to, and add another layer on around the outside, and then that becomes your design, doesn't it? Which is fabulous, isn't it? So let me find the one that I was going to cut. I don't know why I've got 16 on here. That's obviously not right at all.
Basically, we're patchwork quilting with ease here. Is whatever cutting you need to do is done easily and precisely using the Builder Block system.
It's not page 16 at all. It's number 16.
Oh, number 16.
Couldn't even follow my own instructions.
There are like 2 per page, so yeah.
Now this is great because this is one where you actually need the Builder Block, the one-day special, basically, to actually create, because we need that square in the middle, but we need the rectangles to go around the outside to create that design, okay? So I've got my fabric already, but I need to know what I need out of my boxes. So I need to make a 9-inch block on this one is 1 3.5-inch square. So I know my squares are in the bottom one.
That's from the one-day special. The square is in there.
Yeah, so that's my 3.5-inch, and I can always test it on my road map again if I'm not sure. And then I need 4 6.5 by 3.5-inch rectangles. Again, I don't have to worry too much apart from finding the. Here we go. So it's the 6.5 by 3.5. Well, I happen to know that's the biggest. And if you bring your map up, like I said before, and you're not sure, it actually, if you put it over the top, you can see straight away that you can see it's perfect fit. It's an absolute perfect fit. There's no guesswork at all. So if you're not sure, that's the one that you choose, because it says at the top there what that size is that you need. And it says 6.5 by 3.5.
Okay.
So it's all done for you. Don't have to think too hard.
If you're trying to decide which one to buy as well, I've got a really good way of remembering which is in which set. So in the Builder Block system, you've got the quarter square triangle, the half square triangle, and the square. So the quarter square triangle, the half square triangle, and the square. So once you've remembered that, then you know that if we see any other shapes,
the other one,
you'll tell yourself it's in the other one, which is the plus, which is the rectangle, the isosceles triangle, and
half rectangle.
Half rectangle. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. So,
but as long as you remember quarter square, half square, and square, that's the first set. Right?
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
We'll get it by this time tomorrow. We'll be absolutely brilliant. So again, we can put both those dies on here and cut it in one pass. So I'll just pop that on there, I'll just pop that on there. Now actually with the square I only need one layer of fabric. Okay,
yes.
Which you could just put one layer down, but while I'm actually cutting, I might as well cut a few more, put them in my stash. If you want to, you can put a bit of tape down to hold all your dies down. Some you might want to, some you don't need to. It's entirely up to you. But if you cut a few extras, you'll get to the stage where you've probably got, let's say, 9 squares. You could make yourself a 9 patch block.
Yeah, of course you
do.
Yeah.
And then cut into that and make some wonderful shapes of your very own. Yeah. So I would do a few extras. If you've got some scraps, you might as well.
Also, we had a question from Sylvia saying, what types of fabric do the build block dies cut? So any.
You mustn't forget that these are multimedia dies. So although generally in patchwork we tend to use cotton, use whatever you like. So if you want to do velvets, think about that.
Yeah, faux leathers and stuff as well.
Faux leathers, our glitter fabric cuts beautifully with the multimedia dies. So, you know, whatever you've got in your stash. Maybe you want to make memory quilts. Maybe you've got some shirts that belong to a loved one that you want to use somehow. Then use your build block. You're utilising the fabric, you're making something memorable, and you know, it's such a simple, easy process. Yeah. So I've got all wrapped up here, which is part of our Winter Wonderland, I have to remember. And so I'm just going to line these up. And I did these in the pattern. It tells you to do 2 different colours, 2 different colours, but I thought, no, actually, I quite like, because they're stripes, you can see for sure.
It works on the outside,
Yeah, so then I thought, you know what, I'm not sure which fabric I want to use, so this is from the Merry and Bright, so that, I think that works quite well.
Build Plus bundle today.
That's also from the Merry and Bright as well, and I thought that went particularly well.
Funny how there's crossover between
the 2 you can start thinking. And then this one is the white crosshatch from our fabulous fabric deal.
It's cool because it's got the angles to it. So whichever fabric bundle you go for today,
that would work. And this is what you can do, is just like I say, cut a few. If you're not too sure, just place them down and decide what works for you. I mean, this is quite Christmassy, so maybe you want to keep with something from the Winter, not the Winter Wonderland, the Merry and Bright. So, and again, you could use the trees. We could have them that way around, so it looks, you know. So really, it's down to you. But I do actually quite like the crosshatch.
You can spend this time playing and sort of designing because you've got
because you can.
I can't believe how quickly you've done that as well. I mean,
again, 18 seconds. 18 seconds, and within 20 minutes, that could be stitched together. It's a 9-inch block, so it's slightly smaller than the other one. I could have got my dies a little straighter, but that's down to practice, isn't it? And being careful, and when you have these at home, you'll do that with no problem at all.
You place it down, you be careful, tape it down or whatever, and you're working with all sorts of different fabric. You're basically turning yourself into some sort of quilting superhero.
Yeah,
with these. Seriously.
You could make yourself a patchwork cake.
Hey!
Now you're talking.
And then go out and help people with quilting problems, maybe.
You could actually. So, do you know what you could do? Seriously, you could get the system, you could get all your pals together, you could have a fantastic patchwork class, you know, teaching all the ladies how to use the system. Take your Gemini or your own die cutting machine, and then you can have a class, and the ladies, the girls I was going to say, the ladies can then choose a design in the leaflet, choose their fabrics. You'll have tons from each of the options, and you can all make something completely different. Make a cushion.
It's a good idea. It's a very good idea to do that. We've also got a happy hour deal on for this hour only, so I feel duty bound to mention it as soon as possible again, because we only mentioned this at the start. So very importantly, available now, the ornate, the wreath, the vine and the arrow designs are all available now in your monogram maker set, because you get 2 designs in each pack. So you've got your wreath and ornate, and then the arrow and the vine designs, all in that double pack for half price. And then there's another cyber deal for this hour. By the way, that one I just showed you was a happy hour deal only for this hour. I knew this would be busy. I knew it. I could feel it. When you see something you know you want to buy, and you know everyone else is going to as well, especially when they see the price, $11.48 is half price to get your hardware. So are you into making your bags and want to put your decorative buckles on there, and useful buckles and clasps, etc. for straps? You've got them either in brass or silver. 11.48 today because they are half price. They're around for as long as we can, okay? And then this is another cyber deal. Oh yeah, this was my hot tip. I thought this would be a big one. 16.78 for your snap buttons here. It's your refill pack on your button making system. The 1 centimetre, 1.2 centimetre, 1.5 and 1.7 centimetre, or in millimetres, you can see them listed on the screen. You get all of the different sizes, 795609. So we have 2 builder block systems. The builder block plus, which is available with 5 metres of fabric, we'll leave there for a minute. You've got the 3 different shapes. Same concept I'm about to tell you about here on the original builder block system, which they both sold out at different times in this year. This was the first one to be released, and it's available now with 6 metres of fabric in the bundle. A third of the stock is gone after just 45 minutes live on the show. This is the launch show, and you're getting the Winter Wonderland fabric with it, with that lovely candy pink. You've got the all wrapped up fabric with your trees matching up with that. You've got your lovely hexagon design with your penguins. It's very, very cute. Then this is the pink frost design, perfectly pure pink to break up your patterns. Then the baubles on that strong sort of emerald, excuse me, green blue, and then you've got your circular designs with your reindeer, all with the different colours there, perfectly for winter. It's very, very cute, but cool at the same time. It's not overly cute. This is not like cutesy. It's really nice. It's a good quality fabric. They're so lovely, and you are not paying for 6 metres worth of fabric. Try not paying for 6 metres worth of fabric anywhere else, and, well, let's just say you'll probably see the blue lights or hear the sirens, one of them first. So that's 6 metres of fabric. You're not paying for it because that's representing your saving there, £72.22. You are getting the builder block system here. And if you're just tuning in, what is it? It will help you quilt. It will unlock some kind of super ability to get your quilting measurements and your edges just right. There's also the Plus system, which is available in addition to, or as an alternative to, the one-day special, where you are also saving the value of your fabric. There are 5 metres worth of fabric here, and hence your saving is £63.98. There's FlexiBuy on both options. It's just your choice on which set you are going for today. The Builder Block original system or the Builder Block Plus system. Good luck making your choice, and love using it. Maybe even club together with some friends to grab it. 2 friends, and you've got it for £31.99, for example, today. That's on the Plus
That would be brilliant, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Yeah,
and also, wouldn't that be a great present to put under the tree for somebody?
Oh, yeah.
Because it's, so first of all, it's easy to wrap, which I'm all for.
I'm on the same page as you, Lizzie. I'm always saying that, and then people laugh at me for it. I'm like, oh, look, it comes in a nice box. Easy to wrap.
Well, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm just running this through the machine. This is the basket. So if we look, I don't know if you want to hold that up,
Yeah, let's have a look.
But
Which one have you chosen here?
There. I've got all the dies ready to go, so I'm just going to pop them through the machine. This time we need to make a couple of passes, so I'm just going to split my fabrics up just to, let me just pop that down there. So, here we go. And so it will take 2 passes because there's about 16 half square triangles, and this is beautiful quilting cotton. I just want to do 8 layers each time. I could do more if I want to, but the thing is, I know I've got to pass it through again, so I'm going to split them up.
Are we washing our threaded fabric first before we do anything with it? No,
it's already pre-washed.
Thank goodness, because we did a project the other day. We made some bunting at home, me and Mrs. M, and she said, oh, because we used threaded fabric for it, and she said, oh, should I be washing this first? Because we wanted to do it there and then, and I just said no. No. So luckily I was right.
You were right.
Thank goodness, because we've made it now.
So, it might be a bit stiff. Let's just put those through. So
you don't have to wash your fabric.
No, you don't have to wash your fabric at all. So, within sort of 3 passes of the machine, I've actually cut all the pieces for quite a complicated block. That's
this is complicated. There it is.
And how many pieces does it say I've got to cut?
It would be
16, and there's
you've got 4. You've got, which one are you doing? The biggest one, aren't you? Yeah, 4. You always do the biggest one for TV. So 4 2-inch squares, 16 2-inch half square triangles, and then 2 3.5-inch half square triangles.
So how many is that
So you've
altogether?
got 4, 16, 22.
22 cuts. Now, can you imagine if you had to get your ruler and your rotary cutter and your mat out, and also making sure that it was absolutely precision cut?
Yeah.
Because if you haven't precision cut your pieces, then you're not going. It's never going to work. It's never going to look absolute perfection.
No.
And you know what? One of the things about patchwork is that we love to see that perfection. You know, our corners matching, our seams absolutely perfect.
I mean, this is not using the fabric you're getting today, but just in terms of exact precision, drink it in.
Yes.
I mean, that is
it's beautiful,
just wonderful.
isn't it?
And we're seeing examples, Lizzie, here, in all seriousness, from lots and lots of different levels of quilting and sewing as well. Different people. But you can't tell the difference between someone that's been sewing for a month or two versus someone that's been doing it for years.
Because the lady that made that one that you're holding up there is a quilting teacher and a tutor, has gone through all the processes. And yet we've got quilts on set here that have been made by,
newer sewers,
newer stitchers, So I just want. Oh, here we are. There's the basket
get
there.
this, rescue this. Oh.
So then it's just a case of putting your pieces together and working out which goes where, which is where.
Yeah, which is where. This is where we start having a bit of a tiff.
More fun. Oh, okay, so let's have a look. So it's just following the design.
Yep, you've got those two. Good.
Yeah,
good.
so we've got that one. That's good.
Maybe that one there to start with. There's two there.
Could do. So that's the flower is the navy blue. So you could write this down actually. You could write down which one's which, and then you're halfway there, aren't you?
Put that one there. I love doing this to you.
You do this every time, Matt. Every time. And then 2 here. Yeah. There we go. And look how pretty peacocks looks as well. And then, of course, you're going to be doing the rows, like I said before, about
filling your gaps.
Filling in the gaps. Yeah, we've got this is pretty pattern fabric, but I don't know if I've got it the right way around. So look how the white makes it all pop as well. So if you've got some white in your stash at home, you'll be able to use the white. How are we doing?
We're doing all right. We're doing okay.
You've got them all now. I can just sit back.
Shall I give you some? Or,
all right.
Yeah, go on then. There's a couple.
Okay. I'll put all my lipstick on there. Well, that's the thing about putting them through the machine. Don't matter which machine you use, it's going to compress them. So sometimes you'll have to wriggle the edges open. So this is going to make a 12-inch block.
I think I've only got one there. I was trying to separate it out. I've got one.
So there we are. So we've now made the basket. So 3 passes in the machine, so that's less than a minute. And then stitch it together. Within an hour, you'd have that block made. It looks gorgeous.
See, the really good thing is we know now, like looking at the instructions, stitch that row, stitch that row, stitch them together,
do that,
or that one.
And then that, and put those 2 together.
And then piece the 3 together.
Yes.
Easy. Lizzie, thank you so much for everything you've shown us. It's such an amazing system.
I love it.
Congratulations on getting it. Bye-bye. Wow, busy one-day special. So much and the stock is already gone on that one. Do tune in to see Lizzie with Janice later on at 8 o'clock. There is a follow-up show. Janice is with you with Craft Price Drop right now.
Hello, I'm Shelley from Craft Creations. Craft Creations has been around for 30 years. It started off in the director's bedroom, just a few card blanks, and we've grown and grown. We now manufacture die-cut decoupage, we do our printing, we manufacture card blanks and peel-off stickers as well. We love coming on Hochanda to bring you all of our products to show you just how to make some really beautiful cards. One of the things that we are really famous for is our peel-off stickers. So we have the gold label peel-off sticker range. We have lots of different colours, plain colours, glitter colours, literally every single colour under the sun. So make sure you don't miss the Craft Creation shows here on Hochanda.
A very good evening to you. This is Craft Price Drop. This is where you can bag yourself a bargain for the whole entire hour. It's going to be so much fun as well. Now, you might be able to see all the different items that we've got coming up on the web, but don't go and buy them just yet, otherwise you'll be paying the full price. Wait till we go live with the individual auctions, and that's when the price will be coming down as well. The more of you that come in, the lower the price will go. We've also got a star buy in the show as well, and here it is. This star buy is coming up. We're not sure when, but it will be coming up sometime in the show. And those are your magnetic storage boards. Oh, there's a bit of nice music to dance along to. It is great to have your company. We do broadcast in the UK, in Europe and in America. So good evening, good morning and good afternoon, depending on where you're watching us. You can be a Freedom member and take advantage of free P&P throughout Craft Price Drop. If you're not a Freedom member, then you're more than welcome to join right here, right now. 888 in your basket for either the UK, Europe or the USA. Right, let's show you how this works. Here we go. At the side here, there's a cracker. Should I pull the cracker? At the side there, you'll have the information of the product, OK? At the top, you've got the item number. You'll need that if you're giving us a call. That's the telephone number at the bottom to give us a call on. You can, of course, come in on the website as well. Right. £21 is a genuine start price. That's your now at price. You can see it's already starting to fall. Underneath, you'll see it includes the P&P. That's if you're a Freedom member. If you're not, the P&P is on top of that. And underneath there, we'll show you how many we've got left if we have time, because we might sell out pretty quickly on this one. OK, this is your perfect occasions. You've got a set of 3 fabrics for you here. They are printed Ditzy floral fabrics. It's a collection, and they're 100 centimetres by 1 metre, and they are 100% cotton. 100% cotton. So we've got the black, the blue and the brown. I shall pick up the black and show you this first, and I'll open it out. It's got these lovely, if you see there, lovely, gorgeous roses. In fact, floor manager Ben, lovely Ben, we were talking about these fabrics, saying just how beautiful they are and how you could lose yourself just looking at all the different flowers, the foliage on there, and the dots as well that really make it stand out. Oh, goodness me. We're bringing the price down already. This is a big price drop. Right, from £21, let's see what it goes. £16.08. That's a great price. That's your black. Let's move on to your blue. So here's your blue. It's a blue in background, OK? And it sounded like a blooming background. Well, it is, really. It's blue in the background. You've got the red there, you've got the white, and you've got the blue, which is lovely. Same pattern. And then you have got the gorgeous, beautiful, favourite of Ben's, brown colour. Yeah, lovely that is. So all 3, same size, 100% cotton. You can use these for your quilting. You can use these in conjunction with the one-day special that we've got at the moment running, and Lizzie will be back at 8 o'clock with that. So maybe if you've gone for the one-day special, you could get this fabric as well. It works out as £5.36 per fabric bundle or cut. Right, so they are 100 centimetres by a metre. Let's just show you that out in its entirety. Look at that. That is a sizable piece of fabric. And it is 100% cotton, because I'll give it the old cotton tug. There you go, which is lovely. So that's your brown in full. Let me show you your black in full. So I just open this up. Now you could use this with your, oh, we're going down again. Now you could use this for your quilting. You could use this to make and create a lovely dress or a skirt or a shirt for somebody. It could be on the cuffs of a shirt. It could be a tie. Lots of different things that you can do with cotton, of course, and use your cotton threads. Use a cotton thread that's going to match either the gold on this one, the cream, or the black. Now £11.98 is excellent value for money. You're not just getting the black, you're getting the blue and you're getting the brown as well. Works out to be £3.99 each. Great to have your company, by the way. We do broadcast on Facebook Live, on Periscope and on YouTube. Terry and Heather, they're on Facebook already. Hello. Sarah is there as well. Look at that. It's great, isn't it? That is a large size fabric. You're getting 3 of the same size but different colourways. That's your blue. Stay right there. That is your black. Stay right there. It's like pulling the tablecloth off, isn't it? And that is your brown. Do you like that? So that's your brown. Oh, hang on. That's your brown. That's your black. And in comes your blue. I say yours because everyone's checking out their baskets right now and everybody pays the lowest price. Great size fabric, 100% cotton, beautiful designs as well. You can see them there, the black, the blue and the brown. And on reverse, just to let you know what they look like on reverse, you can see there, you've just got the plain colour. Actually, it doesn't look too bad on the reverse. You could somehow incorporate that. Now it's under £10, under £10 for 3, not just one. 131291 is your item number. You want to cut these up. What's nice about this is that you can cut out all kinds of different shapes because you've got enough of the fabric to do so. But I think a nice shirt, would look lovely. Maybe a short sleeve shirt as well for the spring and the summer to come, or it might be a long sleeved shirt that you want to make and create. I would think a nice professor would like a shirt in this material. I don't know why, but I just see a professor wearing a shirt like this. I think it'd be lovely. Now, we're going to see some names at the bottom of the screen. These people are in already. They've checked out their basket and they've already got theirs. So you've got the 3 different colours there, the brown, the blue and the black. Use this for your quilting. Use this for... you could make some nice placemats. You could make a table runner. Ben's got a suggestion. What would you use this for, Ben? A cravat. That is a very nice idea. Nice cravat going out for the evening. Looking very dapper. Cravat would suit you, Ben, I think. Yeah, I like that. Very nice. So the 3 different colours here, £9.97, but we've only got 8 chances left to get hold of these. 100% cotton makes all the difference. Use it with your cotton threads as well. Then if you want to wash it, they will all, if they do shrink on a hot wash, they'll all do it at the same time. That's what they say. Use cotton threads with your cotton fabrics. £9.97, 131291 is your item number. Only 4 chances left remaining. You want to get hold of these. You see how it works now. More of you that come in, the lower the price falls. £9.97. We are down to the final 2. If you want to get hold of this, everyone so far has been a Freedom member, so your P&P is included. If not, then your P&P is right there. But if you are a Freedom member, it's included. Stock up for Christmas. Dawn, you've got the final one. Congratulations. This is now gone. And that price has locked. Yes, it has. Price is locked at £9.97. Great to have your company. Craft Price Drop is where you can bag yourself a bargain each and every time. Right, we're moving on because we've got some dies for you now. And this is going to give you a chance to get hold of these fabulous Spellbinder shape abilities. Love these. Love the design of them. and love the fact that you can use them together. You can cut, you can emboss, you can stencil. You get 6 dies in total, and here they are in the flesh, which are lovely. And do you know what? Let's just take that one off and show you the great design that you are getting away from the rest. That's just a piece of paper from the packaging that's on there, but you can see here how beautiful this is going to be. It will emboss. Those are your embossing parts, and you see the holes there. It's not for stitching, as I thought. No, you know what it's for. It's for actually taking the die out of the paper. It helps you poke that through, and it helps you take the paper pattern, because it's quite detailed, and it's going to emboss that detail on there for you. It's a lovely set to have. That's just one of your dies you're getting. Here's another one. So you could use those together if you want to, or you could use this on its own. You could use that on repeat. Again, that's just the paper on the back from the packaging. I'll probably get into trouble for taking that off, but I want to show you these away from the packaging because they're really nice. When you see them together collectively, you think, yeah, they're good, but when you see them singularly, you realise that you can use them for other things as well. So that's really, really nice. Almost Celtic, isn't it, that design? £27.60 is a genuine start price for these from Spellbinders. That price now falling, it's at 20. Oh no, it's going down even lower, and I've not even shown you all the dies that are available. Let's see what the price goes to. £18.45. Right, I can tell these are going to go very, very quickly. Let's show you this other one that I've just taken off as well. This is really nice. It's a similar size to that one, but you could use this on its own, on repeat, in a pattern. Turn this around so you can have it anyway. It's a beautiful little heart, or it could be a Greek vase, or it could be a Greek urn. How much does a Greek urn? Beautiful design, that, and you've got your embossing parts, and again you've got the holes to take it out once done. Let's pop that down. Let's show you another one. Let's get this one off the backing because it's nice to show them individually, and let's take that off as well. Look at me, I'm like Jodie Johnson. And that is a beautiful flourish with your embossing parts. So you can see here it's going to emboss as well as cut, and it's going to go into the card, which we like. Let's show you the next one. This is a collection. You are getting all of these dies included for £18.07. That's nice, isn't it? Use it that way. Cut on repeat round a border, or use that, which are great. Love that. These are your Venetian motifs. They really are Venetian, aren't they? Right, show you the final one, which is just there. Beautiful. So you're getting that die, you're getting that die, you are also getting that die, you are also getting, I know, you're getting 6 dies in total, that die there. You are also getting, you'll hear when I put them down, the quality, the round die there. Let's just drop that so you can hear it. That's the quality. And then it's like dropping a penny. And there you go. Now, if you want to use these together, you can do, which is brilliant. £27.60 is a great genuine start price. However, it's now £13.80. It's half price. To get your dies from Spellbinders right now, give us a call, get on the web, and you will have these brand new dies that you can use on a whole variety of different projects. You could use these cutting out and decorating a box, for example, decorating cards, for example. You could use these within your home decor projects or your journaling, scrapbooking. Beautiful, aren't they? £13.60. That price coming down again. Spellbinders, they are the originators when it came to die cutting, and all of those now for under £10. It's a great price. You're going to enjoy using these because the top quality. I don't know how many we've got left, but if you want to come in now and get hold of these, you'll assure yourself of the product. 6 dies from Spellbinders, £9.97. 64% saving. That is a considerable saving to make. It really, really is. If you want to get hold of these, you need to get in quick because Danielle and Bonnie are in. They're getting these, they're checking out their baskets, and they're going to make sure that these are sent directly to them. If you're a Freedom member, that is a delivered price. My word, a delivered price on your fabulous, fabulous dies from Spellbinders. Maybe you are a huge fan of Spellbinders and you wanted to get these, but £27 £8.60 was a little bit rich for your blood. Now down to under £10. Let's open this up and see what information we've got inside. A little bit of information. That's in lots of different languages because Spellbinders, of course, being sold in plenty of countries worldwide. We are talking about quality. Now let's talk about quantity. 15 left. 15 chances left to get hold of these 6 dies. Individual dies, they are Venetian motifs. That would look nice, wouldn't it? With some nice Nouveau drops around, the swirls. Nice flourish there. Tell you what work well with your Nouveau drops are these 3 dies here. If you could pop the Nouveau drops or the glossy accents to really accentuate the details in there, the swirls, maybe put the detail in of the swirls. And then here's your round one, which is just there. Lovely, isn't it? It's like a flat penny, but it's not. It's a Venetian motif. Now, since you've got your instructions included, that's just going to help you with your die cutting machines, but these will work in most, if not all, of your die cutting machines out there. Only 3 chances left remaining. I knew they'd fly out the door. We've only got 2, down to the final one. If you've got hold of yours, well done, congratulations. They've gone.
Price locked.
They've gone, and everyone pays the lowest price. That price is £9.91. That's what the price has been locked at. Moving on, because we're talking about more lots. Yes, we are. And we're talking about some fantastic paper that we've got for you. Now, we've got a great team on tonight. We've got Ben on floor. Ben says...
Hello.
Hello. He does. We have got Jimmy directing. Jimmy says... Good eve. Oh, that's what Ross was going to say. Ross, you've only got seconds to think of something because we've got Ross producing, and he says... And we've got Dino on tech. Dino, if you're listening, Dino, what'd you say? Hello, mate, what's up? No, I want you to say hello to everyone at home. He says hello. He says hi. Love Dino, he's brilliant. All right, OK, how are you tonight? You good? Fabulous. OK, let's take a look at our next lot here on Craft Price Drop. £29.99 is a genuine start price, believe it or not. That price is now starting to drop. Colourful paper selection. It's assorted colours, designs and sizes. 71 sheets in total. Wow. 71 sheets in total. On one of the paper packs, you've got 16 sheets. Well, both of them, you have 16 sheets, 8 patterns and 2 of each sheet. And then you have this extra one just here. Let me just pick that up. Sorry. Beg your pardon. This one has 8 sheets, and they're 11.4 by 19 centimetres. They're acid and lignin 3. Right, OK. It is, yes. It is, Ben. I was just going lignin. They're acid free, though, and they're also the word that I can't pronounce, which is just there, which is lignin free. Ben's laughing. Is that right, Ben? I thought it was lignin. Lignin. Where is it's that? Look, you're not going to find it. Yeah. Come in and tell me on Facebook how to pronounce that. Anyway, let's take a look at the different sheets of paper. It's a crazy mad world, this crafting, isn't it? Eh? It really is. We've got some beautiful flowers there. And you've got the flowering watering can. Lovely, with the daisies in the background. You can fussy cut around some of these images. You can cut out the flowering pot if you want to. And then you can use that, or you could tear this, you can use it separately with your journaling, with your scrapbooking, or make cards. Because you're getting a couple of each image as well, you could do some mini decoupage. And if you were to cut out the flowers and manipulate those, you could actually have them stand out. So, for example, you could have this sheet right here, and then you could cut round the flowers on this one, stick the flowers on that one, and have them protrude out from the actual piece of paper. You could, couldn't you? Yeah. Get me a pair of scissors, Ben, I'll do it. Oh, Ben's looking shocked. Am I allowed to cut these up? Probably not. But we might be able to. Oh, look at that. That is a gorgeous magical theme, that is, with that waterfall in the background. Say what you see. Butterflies, roses, meadow. And I'm going to give you a fact about a waterfall in a moment, but we're going to drop the price. Ah, yes, waterfalls drop water. We're dropping the price. £19.72. Thanks, Ben. I might just do that. I might cut out some in a moment's time, as long as I've got permission to do so. So we've got some lovely images here. These are absolutely delightful. 2 of each image in the pack. Let's get you to another one. Oh, this is nice as well. Beautiful. Where are you going to use these? You can use these for cards themselves, or you could fussy cut images out like that. Excuse me, the bird on that garden path. Lovely. Let's go on to the other ones, and I'll do a bit of cutting. These have got a bit of glitter on. It's very nice. It's really nice. So you get 2 of those. 2 of those. They're nice. You could put some sentiments in there. You could put a menu on there if you want, if you're having a party, which is a good idea, isn't it? Or maybe a menu for a dinner party that you're having in the evening. But you can cut out different elements of this and use this within your crafting. That's a nice colour, that nice taupe. And then you've got the nice lilac purple colour. Beautiful. Where are you going to use yours? Yeah, they're very Macintosh, aren't they, those, in their design? 663, 673, but the price is coming down yet again. £30 just under is a genuine start price, but that's not what you're paying, and everyone will pay the lowest price if you check out right now. You too will be paying the lowest price. £14.84. Now, am I allowed to cut this piece of paper? Yes, I am. Okay, I'm going to use these scissors. Janice, what are you doing? Right, I'm going to just cut out, as you can see here, this flower. Just cut around there, because there is method in my madness. So you can cut out different elements, which will look lovely, because there's so much. Now, it's working out to be 21p per sheet, but there are lots of elements within that sheet, so it's true value for money. Let's just snip down there, and then we'll just fussy cut the remaining out. There you go, and there you go. And let's see where this is going to go on that one. Okay, yeah, that's it. So with this flower now, I'm just going to bend that like so. Actually, I'll bend it like that. Okay, and then I'm going to go to the sheet of paper. In fact, let me just cut that out there. Let me cut around there, and let me cut around there. And then, oh, do you know what? I could actually snip into that as well. Now, Sarah has been in touch, and she says these are lush papers. Now, if I just hold this up. Now, Heather said they're very, very pretty, and they are pretty. So if you've got your rose there, you could actually cut out a rose from the other paper and stick it on, and then that rose will come forward. It will bounce forward, and it really will come to life. Isn't that lovely? That is so pretty. Only 9 chances left to get hold of these. I would definitely get these in your basket and check on out. So many different elements that you can cut out of all of these different images. I love doing this. Maybe I'll cut out some more. I could cut out a daisy. I could cut out around the top like so. You can see how easy it is because you're just following the lines on there, and then we could just cut along there. And then you can see we've only got 5 remaining. Oh, I'm having so much fun. Lots of different designs for you. Will I get this cut out before we go to the final one? Uh-oh, what are we down to? The final 4. Please do come in and get hold of these. The final 3, if you want to get hold of them, pop them into your basket. You know what, I'll stop there and I'll just cut up there. And then, of course, we can fold this. This is going to go, and I'm going to pop that onto the card. Lynn, you got the final one. There you go, and then that just bounces out at the top. There you go. I've done a bit of crafting. That has locked at £14.41. Well done, everyone, for getting hold of that. Great to have your company. That was good fun, wasn't it? Cutting out little pieces, sticking them on other pieces, making them stand out. OK, we have got something now to make your art stand out, make your cards stand out. We have got Be Creative Clearly stamp sets. We've got the Lighthouse multi-layer stamps, 22 stamps in total. What do we mean when we say multi-layered? OK, if you were to use these all together, and you were to layer them up, as they're intended to be, they're going to look very, very realistic, almost like a photograph. Almost like a photograph. It really is amazing when you start to build and create these images. I wish we had a card. We did have some cards, but I don't know where they are. Anyway, you've got this lovely scene at the bottom, which is all on stamp, which is fantastic, isn't it? Like that. like that. And because these are clear, you can overlay different elements in the lighthouse to make it really stand out if you want to. You've also got uncle and husband on there, so this could be a card for your uncle, for your husband. You've got son on there, and if you go up there, I think you've got happy birthday and dad and brother. These were brought out because Be Creative wanted to have some masculine style cards for you to make, for your dad, for your son, for your brother. But of course you can use these for anybody and for anything. We've got the birds as well, so it could be part of that movie, do you remember? The Birds, with Alfred Hitchcock. There was a lighthouse in that film. Do you remember that? Have you seen that, Ben? The Birds. Very, very scary. Very, very scary. And that's a similar image, actually, to the house, because there was a line that all the birds sat on. Anyway, don't wish to scare you. These are fantastic. They're brilliant. Give them a go. $19.99 is a genuine start price, but that price is coming down. I'm going to take these off here because I'm going to take them apart. Now, they're on acetate, so you can put them back and keep them nice and safe. But let's just take that off like so. £13.25. Okay, let's pull that one off. Now it comes off really easy, but it also leaves the impression just there, because that means you know exactly where to put that stamp back. So you're not going to lose it. You're not going to lose it. So that is a layer. Okay, just give you an idea how these work. That is another layer. And you start to use your different inks and you start to build up your image, giving you a very realistic, lifelike, almost picture style lighthouse. So that's the top of the lighthouse that you can see just there, but then you've got that. So you'd start to layer up. You see on that one, you've got the detail. Can you see that? I think you can. Yeah, you can see the detail on there. If I just place that behind it, does that show it off? Just for it, I think it does work better on my top. I shall put it just there on my pocket. So that's the detail. So here's the thing. You stamp that first because that's the colour, and then that goes on the front and that's the detail. So you're layering up. So you could have your bright light on that one and then your detail on there. And it just starts to layer up the image. So it does look very, very lifelike and realistic. You've also got the C there, which is your stamp. So you're now starting to build up that image. And you'll see here, I'm going to get the birds. They're clear stamps, but when you put your ink on, they're going to give you the image. So that looks nothing at the moment, but once you're layering up your image, you will get that perfect lighthouse time and time again. So if you do want to use these, perfectly easy to do so, then you could grab your stamps and place them back. So that's your lighthouse. There you go. That's the other part of behind the lighthouse. So you stamp on top of that. I think you get the picture. It's like a photograph. What a picture. What a photograph. Graph. Whatever. Oh, anyway, let's pop those back. That's how you use your Be Creative clear overlay stamps. And that is going to give you those perfect images time and time again to build up that lighthouse as if it's a photocopy, as if it's a photo. Works out to be around about under 50p per stamp. But you need all the stamps to layer up to create and make those images. Have a go. £10.83. Make and create some wonderful, fantastic cards for your dad, for your brother, for your granddad, for your husband, because you also have the wording on there as well, and you also have the sentiment of happy birthday. All of that included in this set, 840911. It is your multi-layer stamps, 22 stamps in total, only 9 left. It includes your P&P if you are a Freedom member, down to the final 8, down to the final 7, £10.82. And there's that single bird. Yeah, that is almost like a sandpiper with the long beak. Or it could be... No, I think it's a sandpiper. And then you've got your crows at the top. So it is very, very similar to The Birds, the movie. If you know someone that likes that movie, This would be fabulous. Down to the final one. Who's going to get the final one with that lighthouse? It's gone.
Price lock.
Everyone pays the lowest price. Now, we promised you a star buy, and that's exactly what we are going to deliver to you right now on Craft Price Drop. It is our star buy. That's what we call it. Yes, we do. And this star buy is fabulous because you've got lots of dies in your collection. I bet they're in a mess. Yeah, I bet they're loose in drawers. Well, with your magnetic sheets, you can house your dies perfectly. And you can put these in a folder if you want to, and then you've got the tabs at the top so you can pull them up and pull them out. It's a great way to put your projects together. So you could say, right, I'm going to take these with me. This is one project. And then you could take that. I'll re-stick those only because I pushed them out. And that now is your project. So you can see once you take these out with you, you've got your whole project together. And you can store it as such as well, which is brilliant. So that's one project. We've got more because you are getting 3 sets, 9 pieces in total. So I've got another project that only includes that die, and that die. You see you've got your magnetic sheet just there. So you can have your 2 projects, but they're on the folders. So you are getting 9 in total, 9 of these in total, so you can use them with all of your dies. And you've got 72 in total. You know what, these work better on the white. They work better on the white side. Yay, white side, white side. Let's put those on there. For some reason, they work better on the white side. Maybe it's the white side, but it's the right side. There you go. So that's there, and that's maybe you can store double-sided, but they work really well on that white side. Let's pick this one up again and see. Yeah, they work. They do stick on the. Sorry, they do stick on the black side, but they work really well on the other side, and they're easy to see as well. Love that. If you want to get hold of these, £14.86. We've only got 67 left, though. These are going to go very, very quickly because they are almost an essential. Sort out your crafting room. Sort out your crafty drawers, why don't you? And take your dies and place them on your magnetic sheet. You can keep them in a folder if you want to, so you can reference them, and you can just simply pull that out and take that with you. So you've got your dies in the right area. You are getting 9 pieces in total, and they are white on one side and black on the other. I'm finding myself that the white side is the best side for sticking your dies on. Look, you can tell how magnetic they are. I'm just going to pull that one off. There you go. And then I'll pull that off, and I'll pop that there, and I'll pop this one. They are extremely clear on that white side. If you want to go for those, do be quick. We've only got 60 chances left. That price coming down again. And once you see that price, if you're thinking twice, you'll now check out. There you go. £13.14. Here we go, down to 58 chances to get hold of these. These will make a great gift, a great present for somebody. You've got the black on the one side and the white on the other. Very, very magnetic. You can see how they're all stuck together. It's working out to be £1.46 per folder. I'm finding that these are very strong, very, very efficient as well. 52 remaining. Now, if you go to your craft lessons or if you go to workshops, these are going to be ideal because instead of taking your dies in a bag all loose, why don't you pop them on one of these, pop it into a folder and take it with you. File them. Take them with you. Organise your projects. 50 chances left. £20.97. That price coming down again to £12.83. That is a delivered price. Remember, everyone pays the lowest price. When the price is locked, even if you've checked out your basket and the price was higher then, you too will pay the lowest price at the end of the auction. That's how it works. It's a great price. It's the right price. And you are getting... I'm going to turn there. There and there. So you've got black one side and white the other. So let's just turn around to show you. Now, I've just put 3 dies on one, but you know what? I'm going to get the whole 6. Let me just move those along for you. I'm going to get the whole 6 dies and put them on there. And there's still loads of space. Let me turn that the right way. There you go. And there's still lots of space. Look. Sticking. Excellent quality. That's what you're getting right here. 40 chances left. Still plenty left to get hold of, but I think they're going to start to go pretty quickly as they did. 2 just went then. £12.83. Don't miss out. 35. Only 35 remaining. Now's the time to check out your baskets. You two will be paying the lowest price along with everyone else. Isn't that a great way to organise your dies? I think it is. I really do. And you are getting 9 boards in total. 9 boards in total to organise your dies. It's better than trying to stick them back on the paper. You can, of course, have your paper in with your folders. Here would be a way of doing it. So you've got your dies on there, you could place that over like so. So that's all together, you know they're together, and you can just pick them up and you go, right, here's my dies. This is what I'm going to do, and this is what I'm going to make, and this is what I'm going to create. The size of these, do we know the size? I would say they're like a bit larger than an A5, aren't they? Like half an A4. £12.81, 25 remaining. So we've lost quite a few, and we're losing them even more. We started with 75, 22 remaining. No, 21 remaining. £12.81 delivered to your door. 9 pieces. I think these are great if you know someone that's new to crafting as well, because it means they're going to be organised right from the word go. If you have to go and sort your drawers out before these arrive, then I'd recommend you do that. Oh, there's the alarm. We've only got 15. Is that what that means? Right, the alarm comes in when we've only got 15 left, so you better be quick. 14, especially on a star buy, that is true. Always very, very busy on a star buy. 13, and lucky for some, going down to 12. Feel like a bingo caller. In fact, legs 11, number 11, that's how many we've got left. Maggie's Den, number 10. Number 9, what's number 9? Feeling fine? Number 9. There's number 8, won't say what that is. It's a jolly lady. Number 7, Steps to Heaven. Only 7 left. I don't know, I've missed 6. 5, Coming Alive? I'm not sure what 5 is. I'm not sure what 4 is. I'm not sure what 3 is. 2, don't know what 2 is. Know what 1 is. I know what 1 is. Kelly's Eye. Only 1 left. Who's going to get Kelly's Eye? Is it you? They went very quickly. And I'm really pleased because they're brilliant. Charmaine, well done, congratulations.
Price locked.
Price locked. On your star buy, your price has locked at £12.81. That is fabulous, fabulous. Very, very good. I was very, very excited. I didn't want to be dead pan. Dead pan. Now, we have got Christmas coming up, have we not? Do we have some dinner parties coming up? You know what happens after a dinner party? You need breakfast. This is going to be great for doing your breakfast in. Your eggs, your sausages, your tomatoes, your mushrooms, all sizzling away on these hard anodised frying pans. That will work with your induction hobs, with your gas hobs, with your electric hobs. They've got a non-stick coating as well. That means your sausages will come out or slip out of there. You could poach your egg, you could fry your eggs with very little oil. They'll just slide out of there. Your omelette, mix it up, cook it up, slide it off, just like you see on the telly. Just like you see on the telly. This one is 30 centimetres by 5 centimetres. And again, you can use this on induction, on halogen, on electric, on gas, on ceramic. You can use this in the oven, and it's dishwasher safe as well. The same goes for this, only it's smaller. It's 20 centimetres, a little bit deeper, 3.5 centimetres. That price is now coming down. You wait till you see what it is. £73.98 is a great price. Now down to £66.44. It's great to have good pans. What I like about this as well, let me just show you. Love the handle design on here. Now this handle is all one piece, okay? So this handle is all one piece, which means you're not going to hold it and something's going to fall off, okay? So if I was going to hold that handle sturdy, you can see it's ergonomically designed to do that, to take the weight. That's why it's bent down. But also, it's not split into two, so it's not going to break. It's sturdy. Holding that handle is going to give you a firm grip. A firm grip. You can place that into the oven. You can cook away. As long as you've got some oven mats on, this bit's going to get hot. Take this out of the oven. You can pop it under the grill as well. So you might want to grill something, but you don't want to use your grill that you normally put your toast on and things like that. You can put your meat in here and you can grill it. You can put your fish in here, you can grill it. You can use this on your induction, you can use this on your ceramic, you can use it on your electric, on your halogen, on your gas. It's dishwasher safe as well. It's non-stick. Ow. And it's tough. My goodness, that is tough. You get the larger 30 centimetres, you also get this smaller one as well. That price coming down, £51.86. You get all the information you need on the back. This is an Australian brand. You know the Australians love to cook. And you can cook with these on the barbecue. Gas. Why would you want to use one of these on the barbecue? Well, you might want to do onions, you might want to do some prawns, you might want to make a sauce. You don't want to run inside, make the sauce. You could make paella on your barbecue, that's right. But you want to make your paella with a larger dish. Actually, our lovely paella, it's not paella. How do you pronounce it? It's paella. Paella. I think I'm doing that right. Paola, if you're watching, let me know. Paella, not paella. Paella. Anyway, it's rice and stuff, and it tastes gorgeous. And if you want to cook it, you've got two great pans to do it in. That price is still coming down. Think about the price you've seen on items like this when you've been going around those rather posh shops. Maybe you've got someone getting married. It'll be a great gift for them. Start off their new home. It could be a great gift for you as well, and an additional relief. Come Christmas time, when all your friends and your family are coming round and staying, you need those extra pots. Cook your eggs, do your sauces, do your fish, nice bit of seared fish. If you just cook for one, bit of salmon in there, sear it up, maybe with a bit of honey, a bit of oil, maybe a bit of teriyaki, a bit of squeezed lime, bit of salt, bit of pepper, sear it away. Bit of tuna in there with the same sauce. One side for 2 minutes, the other side for 2 minutes, take it out. It's not going to stick to the pan. How about maybe a hamburger, maybe a beef burger, maybe a couple of sausages, maybe a Spanish omelette in there, maybe do a portobello mushroom with a bit of halloumi, nice seared halloumi, stir fry would be lovely with your vegetables, with your corn, with your meat, with your tofu, with your paneer cheese, bit of curry, bit of sauce. Make a bit of julienne sauce in your smolar. If you've got lots of people coming around, make a lot of julienne sauce in that. Make a bouillon. What's a bouillon? It's a stock, isn't it? I think. Larger surface area, smaller surface area, they both do exactly the same. Look how big these are. That is a big one. That's big. In fact, that is very large. It's 30 centimetres. I'm not going to hit myself over the head. I'm going to give myself a halo. Big, isn't it? And I've got a big head, some people might say. Now, with them being substantial, with them being tough as well, they've got a great bottom, and that bottom will go on induction, ceramic, it will go on gas, it will go on electric. That handle, sturdy, look at that. That's not going anywhere. And I like that because it's a good firm grip on there, good firm grip. And you've got the hole at the top. Let me just bring that down, because you might want to hook that and hang it. Hook and hang, hook and hang. You can do that with a little one as well. Yeah, hook and hang. And they'll go in the dishwasher as well. Could not be more perfect. Now, we've only got 7 chances left. It's under £30. Let's talk more about the food you will be cooking. Right, in this, you've got your mushrooms. You could be nice sautéed mushrooms with a bit of garlic. How about some mussels? Get some mussels, add a bit of white wine, bit of cream, add a few herbs in there. It might be that you're making risotto. Risotto would be nice, won't it? Not very good at risotto. You've got to get that just right. And in order to get risotto right, you've got to have an even heat. Even heat from here to here to here to here to here, even over there and down there and a little bit over there, all the same heat. That is what this is all about. And you need an even heat. We've only got 2 chances left, though. You're not just getting the one, you are getting the second one as well. You're getting both. So handy. Lowest ever price you've seen these for on Craft Price Drops. So get these sent directly to your door and start cooking, start enjoying, and then start inviting us round for dinner. Because I know whatever you cook in these is going to be absolutely delicious. Final one has gone to Siobhan. She's not a Freedom member. Ooh, should have said that, but you're not. Become a Freedom member, and you can. 888 your basket, and that means your Pete and Pete is included on everything you buy. Oh, I am hungry now. Are you hungry? Salivating. I've got a chocolate dessert in the fridge, but I don't think I'm going to have enough time to eat that before I head on to the lovely Lizzie Curtis. She's looking lovely tonight. Like your trainers. Very flash. Then, really like them. What size are you, Lizzie?
6.
Just my size almost. Here she is. Here's Lizzie. You all right? Can you see the shoe? Mike, don't fall over, love. Don't fall over. Can you see? That would look good on me.
Sparkly
They're
chains.
lovely. We'll have to talk about those
Yeah.
a little later on. Very nice. Lizzie, coming up at 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock. With your one-day special. This is Craft Price Drop, though, and this is where you can bag yourself a bargain. Let's head on in. OK, here we go. Let's take a look. We have got lots and lots and lots and lots and lots from Dawn Bibby. Yeah, we love it when Dawn Bibby comes to Craft Price Drop because we know we're going to bag ourselves a bargain. Paper crafting kit. That's what this is. 28 die-cut toppers. No, this is not what you see. Yes, this is not what you see on the side of the screen. I got to the A4 printed foil card. I did not see the A4 printed card. So what we'll do, we'll have a bit of a switchy, swappy. It's all right. We'll bring the other... There you go. This is what you're getting. That one's coming up a little later. I'm going to do an out-of-the-box experience. Let's do it on Craft Price Drop. Right. OK. It's all right, Ben. Don't worry. Just pick your P45 up just on the way out that door. Actually, use that door, the back door. No, it's fine. Right, OK, so let's do an out-of-the-box experience. You ready? Ooh. Oh, that's see that? Shiny, shiny. I like that. OK, let's see what we're getting first of all. OK, we've got a topper there, but we've also got some more because you're getting 28 die-cut toppers included. Take these out. Think about what you're going to do with them, even if you just use these as tags for Christmas. Make a card and have a tag to match. Love this. That's beautiful. We're dropping the price already. £35.91 is a great price because you're getting some lovely images. These are already pre-die cut for you, and it's already half price. There you go. Lots of different ones here. Let's lay all these out because we've got quite a lot. That's really cute with the stockings. You've got the Christmas tree as well. You've got the present there. You got the birdie. So lots of toppers for you. Beautiful designs. Stick these on, as it says, on top of the card and make and create something like that. Add your ribbon. Make it look special by having them stand proud from the card. How about designing your own beautiful designs for your Christmas tree? Lovely, isn't it? Or you could just have them hanging like that. Beautiful. That's nice as well. We've got lots of those stars in here. Let's get these out of the way and then let's open up the A4 printed foil card. Right, so we'll take the box, we'll pop that down there, do a bit of crafting with that box later, and let's take a look at the different cards that you're getting. There you go. We're going down yet again in price. That is a delicious red, isn't it? It's a really deep, beautiful red with the foil on there of those beautiful swirls and the snowflakes, which is nice. And then we've got the lovely purple. Gorgeous. What's your favourite colour? I like the deep red so far. The green's nice. Cut these into strips if you want. Make borders if you like. Use your dies to use these as apertures if you wish. That's nice. Fussy cut around the areas. Cut around the circles if you want to. These have all got foil on as well, so you could use these with your alcohol pens maybe and use the foil as a resist. Hello, they're nice. Tree decorations. They cost a lot of money, especially when you go around to the posh garden centres. You can make your own now. Look at this. Just pop them out. Pop them out like so. Fold them over like so. Fold them over like so. And then you can Oh, fold them the other way, sorry. There you go. And then you could attach them like that, and you can make them create. And then you can add other ones. There you go. That's how you do it, Janice. You're daft. So you stick those together like that. You stick another one on there, which is brilliant, and you've got enough to do that. So that's what they are, just there, which is fabulous. And then you've got those lovely baubles. You saw a card using these. You can do that. It's nice, isn't it? Beautiful colours as well. Matches my shirt. So there are your baubles and your snowflakes. We've got some more snowflakes there. These are all pre-cut. You just push them on out. This, if I turn it this way, is like snow falling down of an evening. Turn it that way, it's like a fairy tale forest. So you could add perhaps some of your Lavinia stamps to that, which would look really nice. We've also got, turning this around, some more toppers for you to pop out and use on your cards. There you go, you've got the lovely deer. Got the gorgeous sitting there. Oh, there's a dove of peace. Oh no, that's through the other one. There you go. So that would just pop out. That is an instant card topper. And then we've got, let me show you that dove of peace actually. So that's beautiful. That really is a gorgeous Christmas images. £14.87. We've only got 2 remaining. We're heading towards the last one. Is it going to sell out in the next few moments? I hope it does. They're fabulous. That is amazing. Love that. Thank you. Thank you to Dawn for bringing those to us. I say Dawn, she's not here, but I just said thank you. Ooh. Okay, £14.87. That price is locked. It's like a microphone. Hello. Hello, everyone. I'd just like to say this is Craft Price Drop. Beautiful lace. This is gorgeous. Now, this has got a little bit of a rough edge to it because you can cut along there. You can snip into this if you want to. You can just use part of it. You are getting in total 13.7 metres of lace. I wonder how long the studio is. Do you think it's 13.7 metres long? I wonder if we could do a demo. We could take it all the way down to the end of the studio. Matt's going, no, Janice. Ben's going, yes, Janice. So, now, 249613 is your item number. It's a beautiful lace, it really is. It's beautiful as it stands, but you can actually cut into this. You can colour this as well if you want to, and you can have it all kinds of different colours, but the detail in there, I'm sure you'll see, looks absolutely gorgeous. £21.99 is the genuine start price. 249613. Right, you'll see we've got a clock behind me. 2 minutes. When that price drops, that clock will start. I want the stock to go before the clock hits 0. Shall we see if we can do that? Let's do it. Let's bring that price down. As soon as the price appears on the screen, that clock will start ticking away, and you will have 2 minutes to come in and get hold of this. Once the 2 minutes is over, that's it. You won't have another chance. It will be gone. Everyone pays the lowest price. Remember that. £9.50. You've got 1 minute 52 to get hold of this. 13.7 metres is a lot. Because you might just want to use that much on a card. You might want to cut along and use this as edging for your quilts, for your table runners, your table mats, your doilies. Have it as an edge, and that's why you've got the edge there. You just fold that over and place that, or maybe stitch on top of that, which will look absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if we've got any, have you got any material, Ben, or some different coloured cards? Just to show you how this would look as a decorative edge. Get something from the One Day Special, and let's just pop that underneath. So first of all, let me show you. You've only got a minute to get hold of this. So you've got the plain edge, and let me put this underneath so you can see what a difference this is going to make if you were to add lace. Let's pop that under there. See now? See how different that looks with that lace edging on there? Really, really like that. Of course, our Lizzie will do it in such a different way that it will look perfect. But there you go. We've only got 10 left though. Let's have a look at the clock. How long have we got left on the clock? 41 seconds. 41 seconds to get hold of this. £9.50. 8 chances left. 13.7 metres of this beautiful, gorgeous, intricately detailed lace. We've only got 30 seconds left now. 6 chances remain. I want that to get to 0 before the clock gets to 0. You've got 23 seconds now to check out your baskets. Make sure that's gone, because when that clock comes to 0, you can't get hold of this anymore. I don't want you to miss out. I want you to check out. 15 seconds left. 3 remaining. 2 left. 12 seconds remaining. £9.50. £25.50. It's a great price. We're down to the final one. It's gone. We've done it. We have beat the clock. We have beat the clock. Right, £9.50. Everyone pays the lowest price. Wow, craft price drop. We need to be quick on the final one. So let's just get straight into this, see how many we can get in before the top of the hour. Right, pop-up cards, pop-up cards, pop-up cards, and more pop-up cards. Right, boom, 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 and boom. Let's show you what you're getting. £25.50. Various colours, various designs. You're getting 42 sets. Look at that. It's a pop-up card. That's brilliant, isn't it? Folds flat, but when they open it up, you can embellish that if you want to. Right, have a look at another one. Okay, folds flat, folds flat. Are you ready? Look at that, pop-up card. Love that. Standing proud. Love that. Okay, so you've got your little beetle buggy there. Let's see, what is this going to be? I'll have a look. I know what it is. I know what it is. What's this going to be? Are you ready? Ta-da! Flowers. Isn't that lovely? A nice pop-up flower. £24.96. Right, what else have we got? What else have we got? Let's pop that to one side. Oh, this one's magnificent. You wait till you see this one. You ready? Let's drop the price and then we'll reveal what's inside here. £12.98. Nearly half price. Look at that. That's beautiful. And these are already made up for you. Well, they come flat packed, and then all you have to do is fold them. So let me show you. So this is how that will come, flat packed, and then you just fold it, push it out, and it becomes your 3D pop-out card. That's how it comes flat, and then when it's there, you can see it's popped up. So you've got the back in blue, which is there, and then the topper, okay? So it's a little kit to make up these fantastic cards. Under £10. And you are getting 42 sets in total. You've got New Baby, which I guess this is. You just fold that like so. Yeah, let's fold that down. There you go. So there's your baby, your new baby, and that will have a back onto it. Let's say if it's like pink, for example, that would look lovely. Look lovely, really, really would. Lots of different ones. Love the flower one. Let's show you the flower one again. So you've got your new baby, your flower one there. You've got your car. I'm just going into... Oh, you've got a balloon. You've got a castle in here. You've got so many different ones. I'm just going to tell you the different sorts you're going to get. And I shall move these out so you can glance at these as I chat and talk about them. Let's pop that there. Let's stick that one up there. Works out to be 23 pence per set. Only 14 chances remaining left. Oh, I'm going to move that. Yeah, that didn't want to stay there. So we've got a castle. We've got a balloon. The balloon comes out. You've got a couple of balloons. Oh, we've got a candle. That's going to be nice for Christmas. I'm just going to bring that in. I don't think you can see that. Can you see that? So that candle will stick out. So that's going to be a pop-out candle. That's going to look gorgeous. So you've got quite a few of those. You've got a rose, a singular rose. You want to propose to somebody? Propose with a singular rose. And that's going to pop out. You see that? Brilliant. Only 5 chances remaining. The roses are beautiful. You've got the teddy bears for a newborn baby. You have got, oh, wow, a motorbike. I don't know if you can see that. We've only got 3 chances remaining. We've got a motorbike there. Love that. More balloons, more roses, more motorbikes, more cars, more new baby that just says new baby with little footprints in there. My goodness, we're going down to the last one. We've also got happy birthday as well. Oh, you're going to enjoy making these. They're going to look fantastic. It's gone to Julie. That means they have gone. Well done. That price has locked. Well done, everyone. We've had a busy craft price drop. We've only got 20 seconds left, so we are back tomorrow morning at 7 AM on Craft Price Drop. But please stay where you are because we've got the one-day special coming up next with Lizzie Curtis. She was very busy in the earlier show, so I'm sure we've got an exciting show for you, but getting quick while the stocks last. I'll see you in a moment's time. Don't go anywhere. Stay right where you are. Oh, yeah, I've got to talk, sorry. Threaders Cyber one-day special coming up right now with myself and Lizzie. Home sewn with Sizzix, and then Lizzie and I will be back later on and throughout the night.
Hi, I'm Dawn Bibby. I have been crafting now on television for over 25 years. I love crafting. Paper crafting is one of my greatest loves, although my background is textiles and fashion. I love to bring you the very best products and inspire you with what I do, hopefully that you'll be crafting at home. Joining forces with Craft Buddy has opened up a whole warehouse and a wealth of products that are fantastic. So I use the knowledge that I have to get the very best products for you by working with Craft Buddy to source new products, to design new products, and also walk around their fabulous warehouse putting together kits that are really going to help you with your crafting. Make sure you don't miss myself and the Craft Buddy shows on Hochanda.
Hi, my name's Jodie Johnson from Tonic Studios. Now, how did I start crafting? I started just after school. I actually went to catering college and I started as a pastry chef. And that's where all my skills came, when I was moulding and shaping the petals. I was that lady making the cards, making the gifts, going to the farmers markets, but I was in the right place at the right time. And I ended up with a job at Tonic Studios by somebody showing Tonic my work. My dad always said, if you want a precise job, you need the correct tool. Now, I thought he was joking when he talked about planes and chisels and all that business. But if you do want the correct tool, Tonic is going to provide that for you. Now, here at Hochanda, we share all our skills, all our experience, all the little hints and tips with you. So come and join me here on Hochanda with Tonic Studios.
Here she is. It's Lizzie. How are you, Lizzie?
I'm very well. How are you?
Yes, I'm very well, thank you. You were very busy with Matt, weren't you?
Yes,
One-day special launch.
Very busy. Yeah, actually, I'm not surprised because we haven't seen them for quite a while, and some of the ladies, you know, we get people joining all the time, don't we, at Hochanda?
Yeah, we do.
So maybe this is the first time you've seen Build-A-Block. It is absolutely an amazing concept. It's been ever such a long time in the making, nearly 2 years it's taken us to get it to that stage. But yeah, so what we've got first of all is the Build-A-Block, the original version.
The original version, I like it. So what are we getting with Build-A-Block and what does it do?
Okay, so Build-A-Block is a set of dies, so in each drawer here they are absolute. I'm going to have to do them out of the box when we get back to demo. But each of those drawers has 6 dies in, and you can see straight away what they are: quarter square triangles, half square triangles and squares. I particularly like the squares.
Go on.
Because it reminds me of an amphitheatre, which I know aren't square. But it's the fact that you look into it. I know. Don't know where that brain cell comes from.
There.
But I just love the way it's packaged. Everything is in its place. It means that everything can go back in its place as well. And each one of these has its own roadmap, which there must be a better description, but that's the only description I can come up with. And each one, and these are true to size. So if you're not sure what size you need, and it says in the instruction booklet, let's just say the 6.5-inch square, then the die will fit perfectly 100% over that image, which means you know straight away, without measuring, without getting your ruler out or anything, that that's a 6.5-inch square, because it tells you in all the corners what the sizes are, all the way down to the little tiddly one there. And each one of those drawers has its own little roadmap that you can refer to. And you know what, in the instruction booklet, and there's 20 designs already provided for you in the instruction booklet. So if I just pick one out at random, let's look at the pinwheel. So I think at some point I'm going to cut that tonight. And it actually gives you a recipe. So it also gives you a selection of sizes. Now look at this, 12-inch, 8-inch, 6-inch, 4-inch, 3-inch, and actually anything else that you decide you want to cut, you can make them even bigger if you want to. And that makes the pinwheel. So it tells you straight away what you need to take out of your box of dies to create that. So run it through your die cutting machine. Obviously I use a Gemini, but whatever die cutting machine you use that will take a 6.5-inch square will cut these dies. And then you can start creating patchwork. So for those ladies that have been wanting to cut patchwork or make patchwork pieces and perhaps do some quilting, this is absolutely the best thing since sliced bread. It really is. It means that beginners can go straight ahead within 18 seconds, cut a block, the pieces. Within maybe, let's say half an hour, you will have made a block. You will have completed your first block. And then from there, you can make a bigger project, just do that block into a cushion. The great thing about this deal, I'm sorry I'm talking a lot.
I want you to carry on talking because I love listening to you.
Right, we have to, if I had a drum roll, I'd do a drum roll.
I'm going to give you a drum roll.
Not only are you getting the Build-A-Block original, but you're getting 6 meters of fabric to start you off on your patchwork journey, and it's the Winter Wonderland collection. The entire collection of the Winter Wonderland you're getting.
They are gorgeous, and you're not paying for them because they're included in the price. It is a fantastic deal. 6 meters.
Yeah,
6.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of quiltage going on there.
Now, the one-day special, you save £72.22. Which is what you'd be paying for the fabric normally. Now, you can get this on 3 flexi-buy payments, £33.24 today, plus your P&P. We'll send it all out to you, and then we'll take your next payment, and then your last payment will be in January. So don't worry about all that, we'll sort that out for you. Now, nearly 40% of the stock has gone. If you want to make quilts, if you want to be an expert quilter, within
minutes actually,
then this is going to be ideal for you. It's packaged beautifully, it's going to make a great gift for somebody, and everything you need to make a quilt with a pattern like this.
Yeah, and this is all possible. Look, I haven't got enough words in the dictionary to say how easy, how precise, how accurate this cutting system is, and how, as a beginner, do you know what, you don't even have had to have stitched anything before in your life.
Really?
You'll be able to cut these pieces out, stitch them together. You've actually got your 1/4 inch seam allowance almost showing for you, and I'll show you that when we get back to demo, so I make myself quite clear. And so it means you don't even have to have a 1/4 inch foot. You can just go ahead. There's a little tiny project here, so look at that. We've made a big lap quilt there, but also we could make a little bag like this to put your laptop in, a little mini sort of a laptop that can go in there, and straight away you've got a project that you have made, you have created. It's your design, it's your choice of fabric, but it's so easy to use, and it's nothing complicated at all.
How about a bit of bunting?
Yeah, now again, this is showing the fabric. If I turn it the other way round, this is showing the fabric that you're going to get in the Build-A-Block Plus, which we haven't even talked about yet.
Right.
You'll be able to use the isosceles triangle to make these shapes as well. So all that is possible. So it doesn't have to be patchwork.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be quilting. That's the second stage if you want to. But what you're going to do is create something that's unique to you, and I promise you, you'll be able to do it very, very quickly and easily.
You can see how excited Lizzie is.
I love it.
When Lizzie is excited, you know that you're getting true value for money and something that's going to aid you and help you and make you a better crafter, an even better crafter. 3 payments of £33.24. It's a great deal. 918 is your item number. It is a builder block patchwork dies with the 6 metres of Winter Wonderland fabric, packaged beautifully. Now that's the original builder block. The next one we have is builder block Plus. Now,
yes.
What's the difference?
So with this system, this is like your add-on. It's also a standalone. So if this is the one you want to get without getting the original, then it works perfectly fine. And you'll find in the instruction booklet all the designs that I talked about before. You're going to get 20. Let's just pick one out at random. 20 in there that you'll be able to create straight away. You know, you're going to be able to create the most beautiful heirlooms, for instance. You'll be able to make the most beautiful Christmas gifts for people. You've still got, what, I don't know, 4 weeks now. It's the 25th, isn't it? 4 weeks to create something really beautiful. It doesn't have to be cotton. It could be, think of velvets, think of silks.
Yes.
Think of Christmas time where you might want to have that really gorgeous fabric. But also in this collection, you're actually going to get 5 meters of our beautiful Christmas fabric from last year, which I totally and utterly adore, and it's the Merry and Bright collection.
How
so
lovely.
you've got the forest trees there. You've got the Coming Home for Christmas there with the car, which I adore.
Aww.
You've got the Winter Village in there. I love that one. You've then got the Rockin' Robins. Well, you always have to have a Rockin' Robin, don't you? And then you've got Snowflakes Are Falling. So you've got 5 of the collection there. So 5 full meters of fabric to start your quilting journey. And you know what, if you've got some plain white fabric, or maybe an off-white, or maybe a teal, or maybe that mustardy colour, then you've got your plains to then start creating wonderful patchwork projects.
Yeah.
So in this collection, you're getting the rectangles, and I'll hold these up because this shows you the dies that are inside the box. So these are the rectangles. Then you're getting the half rectangle triangles. I can never say that properly. And then you're getting the isosceles, which of course you could do your bunting with if you wish. But can you see you've got the dog ears already cut off? So I've even done that for you. And when you stitch from that outer point there to that point there, that gives you your 1/4 inch seam allowance. And all of these have been mathematically put together, so there's no worry that they won't fit. They fit 100% with each other.
And if you don't know what a dog ear is, as I didn't, well, I know what a dog's ear is. It's the top of the triangle. That's why it's flat at the top.
Bits,
it's the pointy bit. I love the names in quilting. There's dog ears, there's geese, isn't there? So a drunkard path as well.
Yes.
Love it, love it. Learning so much. So if you do want to go for the Builder Block Plus, the details are on your screen for that. You're saving 40%. The usual price of £159.94 now slashed down to £95.96, or 3 payments, 3 great payments of £31.99, making it affordable today. We've also got a happy hour deal, by the way. This is great. Details on the screen. If you want to make and create some gifts for somebody or give them as a gift, I think they're great because they're packaged beautifully. 926255 is your item number. You're saving £15.99. It's an absolute steal, it really is. So £15.99, you get Threaders Hardware Kit, stylish hoop bag and Kiss Clasp Clutch Bag. Oh my goodness, that's a mouth. It's not easy to say, is it? Kiss Clasp Clutch Bag. That's like a tongue twister. She sells sales. Yes, I can't say that.
That one.
Kiss Clasp Clutch Bag. I'm not even going to say that again. I'm not going to go there again.
You have to say one word at a time with that. You can't run into, you know, anyway. No. So I'll put them to one side on the counter so we can see them. But yeah, it's our hardware kits. Now I adore these because not only are you getting the hardware, you can see there and there, that's the hardware. This is the bit, the template. It's the Mylar template, so heavy duty plastic template. Absolutely awesome. And you're getting full instructions. Each one has its own video online as well.
Oh.
On how to make it from start to finish. And so they're good to go. And quite honestly, you're going to make tons. And if once you've made it with this hardware kit, then keep making them. If you get the builder block, you're going to get tons of fabric. So use poppers in the top or a zip in the top instead of the hardware.
That's a good idea.
And then you just keep on making. And I love them. I've made loads of these and I love all of them.
Well, that deal is a happy hour deal, which means the price is going back up at the top of this hour. So if you are watching on repeat, that's a good point. If you are watching on repeat, that will not be the relevant happy hour deal. Just to let you know, in case you're watching on repeat, it's for this hour only on the Sunday evening, and the price will go back up at 9 p.m. Sunday evening, just in case you're watching on repeat.
I was just looking for the lid for this box, and I think it's possibly under there. Just bear with us, bear with us. There it is, that one, that's super dupes. Thanks very much. Yeah. Because I thought it was really important that you see exactly how this comes, okay? So this, look, straight away we can see our suggestion of what size blocks that you can make. Now, this is the great thing about this system, right? We're not saying, right, here's a set of dies and you can only make, I don't know, 9-inch a block. We're saying actually you can make a 3, a 4, a 6, an 8, a 9 or a 12, and actually you can make them even bigger than the 12. Okay. That's just our suggestion. And then when you start looking around the box, it starts giving you ideas, and it tells you there what we suggest again and how to cut. And it also tells you here what to expect inside, what's in the box. And then, wow, we've got 60 downloads online with this particular builder block. So all of these designs, they're not in the book. The ones in the book are different. So these are all available online for you to download, and they are exactly the same as what's in the instruction book. In other words, you've got a recipe.
Right, so they are only available if you buy those particular patterns?
Yes, I think that's true.
Yeah,
I think that's true. So so there we are. So there we are. So that's how, to be honest, that's how I store it. I like the lid on. I think it looks really pretty. So I have it on my counter, just stacked one on top of the other, just like that. But look, think about getting, if you've got one set, maybe you'd want to treat yourself to a second set. Look how that looks on your counter. It looks really smart. Think about the opportunities and all the different variations and all the different designs. We're talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and another more few hundreds of designs, patchwork that you'll be able to make with just this set of dies. And look at how small a footprint. That is 9 inches square, and I can't think how tall that is. That's probably about 12 inches high, something maybe a bit taller, but not much. That could sit on a bookcase. That could sit on one of your units in your sitting room.
And your journey to make and create starts by just simply pulling out one of those drawers and taking out the information and those dies. It's as easy as that. Let's see how these work.
Okay, so with my instruction book, which is in here, I was looking for it then, I'm going to cut. I'm going to have a look and see what I've put down. And the Dutchman's puzzle. Okay,
so that's another terminology. The Dutchman's puzzle. Wow.
Some of them have like names, others have lots of different names. So some people would know it as a Dutchman's puzzle, maybe other people would know it as something different. So I would just go by what the picture. Do you like the picture? That's what it's called. That's what we'll make. So if I show you Dutchman's puzzle, which is the one at the top here, it tells you exactly, if I do a 12-inch, it's always good for you to see at home if I do a 12-inch, but actually I could do an 8-inch, a 6-inch or a 4-inch, and then it tells you need to cut 8 6.5 quarter square triangles and 16 3.5-inch half square triangles. If I was to ask you to do that with a rotary cutter, a ruler and a self-healing mat, to be honest, it'll take you an hour to figure out how to do most of that if you've never done it before. Where would you go to find out how to cut those peculiar shapes? Oh, maybe online, maybe, I don't know. But I've got the build block, so I don't need to even think about it. So if I go by what it tells me, so I need 8 6.5 quarter square triangles. So if I look at my drawer, the top is the quarter. Well, the 6.5 is always the biggest, so I know I'm going to take that one out straight away. That's my 6.5. And then it tells me I need 16. So when I say 16, that's how many you're going to cut.
Okay.
You don't need 16 dies.
No, just the one die, but to cut 16 different pieces.
So you need 16 times a 3.5 half square triangle. So again, I just look at my drawer, find half square triangle. I want the 3.5 inch, which I know is the third smallest or the third biggest. There we go. So now if I'm not sure, what I can do, here we go, is that I can pop it over my map. Because you might think the 4.5 was very similar and you think, oh, is it that one or is it the 3.5? I'm not sure. Well, actually, if you get it out, look, I'll just move that slightly. You can see that fits perfectly over the 3.5 inch instruction there. So how easy is that?
Yeah.
I haven't had to think very hard at all at the moment. So the other thing is, of course, you've also got your dog ears cut off. So you don't have to worry about snipping those off after you've stitched. And also, it gives you that perfect point-to-point 1/4 inch seam allowance. So again, you don't have to even measure that. If you haven't got a 1/4 inch foot on your machine,
yes,
or you don't want any tape on your machine because it might leave a sticky residue, you don't have to worry about that because it's already built into the dies.
Perfect.
Which is fabulous. So let's have a look. 8 6.5 inch squares. Let's have a look. Here we go. 6.5 1/4 square triangles. So I've already pre-cut my fabric. Now you could cut with your scissors. You could cut your pieces with your scissors. I've gone super generous with my fabric because, you know what, I'm always in a hurry when I'm doing these demonstrations. I want to get them done so I can move on to the next thing. But you could cut them a lot more sort of frugally, more than that, and you could take them down so nothing moves, nothing wriggles, and so you're going to save yourself a lot of fabric. And to be honest, I've made a really large quilt and I kept all the bits.
Yes.
And it filled half an A4 bag. So if you imagine the size of an A4 plastic bag, and it filled half of it with all the bits from the quilt.
Wow. Oh, I like the fact you've got your Gemini on a Lazy Susan.
Yes.
There you go. Very cool.
Top tip.
Yeah.
Top tip.
Yeah.
They're not expensive. Look, it's just the simplest of things. Let me show you. Show and tell. There we go. Okay? But what it means is I can pop it through here and turn it round and take it out here.
Perfect.
So you might want to invest.
That's a great idea. You can reverse them out as well on
Oh,
the
yes,
Gemini if
yes,
you wish.
you
You can
can.
go and have a look for the Gemini on our website if you want to get hold of it.
So there's one cut, and to be perfectly honest, I could have put that second die on there. I've done 2 little heaps of 8, so I need 16 of the half square triangles. So I've already got 2 little heaps.
And that's going to cut through the whole 8-piece of material.
It'll cut, oh,
Brilliant.
easily. I mean, to be honest, it would do at least 10, perhaps 12, depending on the quality. So
Now, we've had an email in, and it's an email from the earlier show, and the email wanted to know what kind of fabrics the die will cut.
You know, in patchwork, traditionally, well, if you go back really a long way, it's just the scraps that you used to have around the household. And then we decided that perhaps cotton was a good idea, so that tends to be what we use now for patchwork. But actually, when you think about, oh, it's just got a little catch there. When you think about maybe you're going to make somebody a little cushion for Christmas, that sort of thing, think about using velvets. Think about using tapestry fabrics. Think about using silks and satins. The Gemini and the dies are multimedia, and the pressure of the Gemini will cut through all of those fabrics and in multiple layers. I would say give it a go, to be honest, because I'm trying desperately to think of a fabric that I've tried and it hasn't cut, but honestly, it's cut everything I've thrown at it.
Give it a go, give it a go. And that email came from Sylvia, so thank you very much, Sylvia.
Thank you, Sylvia.
If you do have any questions, it's studio@hochanda.com, or leave a message or a picture of some inspiration for us on Facebook so we can show it and share it.
That would be super. So there we are. And it's a funny old thing because I never have to think, oh, has it cut? Does it need a second pass? Now, it's caught again exactly the same place. Now, I'm thinking that my metal sheet is getting a bit worn in that particular area.
Yeah.
So think about your metal sheet, because I like to use my metal sheet a lot with fabric cutting, and move your dies around, and then eventually, in a couple of months, you may need to, well, I would then need to replace it. But quite honestly, it's good to go for ages. So, Dutchman's puzzle. So if I start laying these down, and it's, and do you know what? You've got the pictures, so use the pictures to lay these out. And this is where I have to go quiet and think about what I'm doing.
So you're following the picture.
I'm following the
that's
picture.
in the book.
I don't have to think. At the moment, I haven't had to think very hard about anything.
And that's one of 20 projects in the book that you're getting, and you get another 60 online. So that's a lot of projects for you to work with, and that will keep you busy.
They are. And you'll find with the pressure of the machine, it'll push all the fabric together. So all you need to do is just wriggle them and they'll come apart. So look, what I'm using is the Winter Wonderland fabric that you're getting with the original builder block, and I'm also using the white crosshatch from your really special deal fabric. We haven't got to that yet, Janice, but I have to say the special deal fabric is awesome, and look how fabulous this goes with that.
You did want me to split these up for you, didn't you?
Please. Yes. Thank you. And so all you need to do is lay this out, and I really strongly suggest that you keep everything like this. And if you've got a little ironing mat, then put them on the ironing mat. And last one, put them on the ironing mat and keep them on there, okay? So what you would do is you'd make this one. Okay, I know it's not easy to see, it's quite a big block. Then you'd make that one.
Oh, I see.
You put those two together.
Yeah.
Okay, then you'd do the same again. You'd make this one, because you've got two pieces to put onto there, and that one.
Oh,
and then you
look at
join
that.
those two together. Repeat, repeat, and then you're putting those two together, and those four together. And it actually tells you in the book. If we look at the book...
Yeah.
I'll hold it up so you can see. It actually tells you that that's how you do it. Look, you put those two together, and then you put those to that. So you put those two together there, then that to that, and then those two together, and then the four together like that. And it actually tells you how to do that.
My
that's
goodness.
awesome, isn't
if you
it?
were trying to do this yourself and you were trying to place them,
it'd be an
you saw how
afternoon's
quick
work.
that was. And now, do you know what? It makes complete sense. Section, 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 all together. Done.
Easy.
That is fabulous.
To be honest, I had 16 of those half square triangles, and if you were rotary cutting with the sharpest of blades and the best pressure, you would not be able to go through 8 layers of fabric, maybe 3, possibly 4, but you wouldn't be able to do 8 with your rotary cutter. So straight away, we've cut all that down. We've got the accuracy. As a beginner, this is absolutely perfect, because you will be able to do what I've just done, and then you're going to have a happy hour, hour and a half maybe, stitching all these pieces together and building yourself the most beautiful block that you could gift to somebody for Christmas maybe, or just pop it on your own sofa.
I'm just looking through some of these patterns. It all makes sense now. It's brilliant.
Yeah,
if you want to get hold of your one-day special, the details are there on your screen. But shall we take a look at some inspiration for your one-day special? Some lovely inspiration there for your one-day special. It's fascinating, isn't it? When you look at quilts, you think how complicated they are. But now you'll see how easy it is for you to put together. For someone else to come along and go, oh, that's really complicated. And you can smile and have your cup of tea and go, oh, yes, it is very complicated. No, it's not. It's a delightful, delightful gift to give someone. It's a fantastic gift to have yourself. We have got the Gemini Builder Block patchwork dies, and you're getting 6 metres of the Threaders Winter Wonderland fabric. You're getting that included in your one-day special. You're not paying for that, and you're saving £72.22. So you get the squares, you get the half square triangle, and you get the quarter square triangle dies, and they're all housed in that beautiful, fantastic box in each of the individual drawers as well. So once you've used them, you can place them back. You know where they're going to be. Each of those dies also comes with its own little information, a roadmap as we're calling it. So you can see there the information you've got, and each set of dies comes with that. So your triangles, your quarter triangles, and your squares which are in there. And then on top of that you get a book, and in that book you have got 20 projects. They're easy to follow. We've just put a project together. I say we, it's always the royal we. It was Lizzie that put it together, but once she did, it just made sense. It all became clear how you actually start to patchwork, how you put those complicated patterns together. And this is going to save you so much time, but it's going to make you an even better quilter, an even better patchwork quilter, an even better crafter. It really will, because it's going to give you that capability and give you the confidence, and step by step. Not only do you have the projects in the book, but you also have 60 projects that you can download online to use as well. So it's a great deal, and it is available on FlexiBuy, and it gives you a chance to get hold of this today at an affordable payment, £33.24. We'll take another payment in December and the final payment in January, and 40% of the stock, sorry, 45% of the stock has gone. We only launched this at 6 o'clock tonight. This is the second hour for the one-day special. So pop that into your basket and start making and creating. Now we also have the Plus available for you, and in the Plus you get the rectangle, you get the isosceles triangle, and you get the half rectangle as well. You're saving 40% on that, and you're also getting 5 metres of Threaders Merry and Bright fabrics. You're not paying for those, they're included. You're saving £63.98. So that is for anyone that's got the builder blocks already. That's your builder block Plus. But you can go for that on its own if you want to. We've also got the happy hour deal, which is for this hour only, Sunday evening, lasting up until 9 p.m. If you're watching this on repeat, this is no more. 926255. I was kind of throwing myself into the future then. I did a bit of time travelling because I was talking to anybody who was watching on repeat. Because we're live now until 9 p.m. But if you're watching on repeat, I'm now throwing myself into the future.
That's amazing.
How are you? Have you just got in from work? Working shifts? Or did you get up? Can you not sleep? Now back to the real time on a Sunday evening. Lizzie, it's great to have your company. I was watching Back to the Future earlier, so I'm all...
Oh, were
yes,
you?
I'm all like that.
It's a great film.
Yes, it is a great film. Now, this is a pick and mix on the fabrics, beautiful fabrics, and you get to pick any two. So let's take a look at the different fabrics and the different delightful colours that we've got in here, Lizzie.
So these blocks have all been created using the Pretty Peacocks. OK, now I want you to think these are a pick and mix, so you may only be picking 2. That's fair enough, isn't it? But I want you to see how just picking 2 of this range of fabrics is going to look absolutely awesome, because they all work together. Look at that. That's actually the Dutchman's puzzle with it, which we just did. Yes. Doesn't it look different to how we did it? Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it? Again, just the 2 colours. So this one here is what's that one called again? The tealy colour, isn't it? The sky blue. I keep forgetting.
I just need to say something before we carry on, because the ocean blue, which is the dark blue, has actually sold out. So I'm going to take that away. So the ocean blue has sold out. So that's now gone.
I will take the samples out with that in when I've done. So this is the sky blue.
Limited stock on the sky blue, limited stock.
With the peacock, so because there's 3 different patterns, that's the one that's pretty peacocks.
Love that.
Then you've got the mixture too, that's the paisley with the rosy colour, and I'm sorry I can't remember the name of it.
Nice.
Again, that really works as well, doesn't it? And of course,
that's raspberry red.
That raspberry red could be in place of the navy, couldn't it? Very, very easily.
Now, is that the Bradbury there? The raspberry. Sorry, I thought you said Bradbury. That's the raspberry.
That's the paisley. That's pretty paisley.
It is paisley. I thought it was a new name. The raspberry, nearly half the stock has gone.
Again, we've got the ocean blue, the sky blue there with the peacocks again.
Beautiful.
And I'll take that one away. And then the same again with the paisley and the sky blue. And then we've got the paisley again with the raspberry red. And again, we've got a little log cabin design with 1 or 2 of those fabrics in there. So you can see straight away how well they work together.
They do.
And of course, this is what you could be creating. If you've got the build block, you'll be able to create all of these blocks here that I've made.
Yeah. Lovely, isn't it? You get to pick and choose any 2, but do be quick because we are, is it limited on the blue? Limited on the sky blue, so an ocean blue has sold out. Head to the website, have a look at the colours and choose. You can choose any 2, but of course if you want to choose 4, the price will change accordingly for you. So you can choose as many as you like, and you can choose 2 of the same one.
Yes.
You can choose,
of course,
one fabric times 2. $11.99, it's an excellent price, Lizzie. It really is. You're saving $11.99 as well.
It's fantastic.
It's half price. Great, isn't it?
Yeah, and you'll get it by the metre. So you won't, if you order 2 meters of the same, you'll get 2 1 metre pieces.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, so
that's
which is actually, it could be a gift for somebody. Actually, it's a Secret Santa price, really, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Yeah.
It certainly is. Talking about Secret Santa prices, this is a good price as well. And this is a pick and mix, £9.59, saving £14.39. 050867. You know I love these fabrics, love these colours, and we're already very, very busy, saving 60% on the price of these. We'll go through them for you.
So you've got Rose Blossom here in navy, Rose Blossom here in the blue, Rose Blossom here in the grey, which is like a sage green. We've always said that,
green. It's not grey.
It's not grey. Oh, I'm going to speak to somebody about that. And then we've got the summer blooming gold, which is really pretty. It's so part of another range we've had. Then we've got the crosshatch in the pink, crosshatch in the white, which I used just before, crosshatch in the blue, which is like a real denim colour. Then you've got Run Wild Salmon, Run Wild Green. Then you've got silver foil spot on mustard, gold foil spot on cream, and this is the one I can't remember. I know it's grey.
The English Country Garden.
In grey, which is actually
sage green.
Sage green. Actually, that is so pretty, that one at the end.
It is
there.
beautiful, isn't it? It really is. It's got some delightful
and
little
think
flowers
about
in
doing
there.
some of your traditional patchwork designs in that, because you know what, some of these will really work. That crosshatch would work really well in the pink. That would work really well with it. That navy with that is a marriage made in heaven. It would look absolutely stunning. So if you're looking to get 2, then my suggestion is that one and that one. These are almost like plain. So the mustard and the cream with the foil spots on, which are very discreet foiling, they're almost like your mixers, like your plain fabrics, because there's not much going on.
Yeah.
So you could afford to have something really busy going on with them. With the Run Wild in the salmon and green, pick out the little foxes head in your designs and just have him on a particular, maybe you're going to do squares, I don't know, but you could pick those out and just have those in your design, have all the foxes going the same way. You could have such a lot of fun with this. I absolutely adore the crosshatch, any of the crosshatch designs. Again, these are almost like a filler because all you're seeing is the blue. You're not seeing anything else popping out of that at all. So if you want a filler fabric, this would be great as well in any of the colourways. So it doesn't matter whatever you choose, and that one is particularly my favourite, which is the summer bloom in gold. That really is a lovely piece of fabric. And again, perfect for lining your bags with if you've got any of our bag making dyes. This one is a great one because it's such a light colour, so you're going to see straight away what's in the inside of your bag.
It'd be nice on the back of a waistcoat as well.
Oh, really pretty.
Really
lovely.
Pretty. It's excellent price point. It really is. £14.39 you are saving. It's just £9.59 to go and pick and choose any two. So if you want to go and pick them, go to the website, have a look at what they are, pick the two you want and get them at the price that you want as well, because it is a great price. Well, when I say the price that you want, it is the price that it is, but it's certainly a price that you want. Now, we've got more cyber deals available for you. We are in a Cyber 6 event. 6 days of discount continues today and goes through tomorrow. When is the last day of Cyber 6? I think is it Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday ends. Launched on Friday, ends on Wednesday. So take advantage of all the deals we've got for you. If you want So Inspired, issue 13 and 14, the magazine bundle, it's on a Freedom price as well. That's $19.98, but Freedom members will get a discount. If you want to go for the Gemini Stitch L100 sewing machine, Lizzie played a part in getting that designed and brought out, so she's very, very passionate about that, and that is available on a flexi buy if you want to go for that, so splitting the cost, which means anything else that you put in your basket will also be on a flexi buy as well. Right, back with Lizzie. We're talking about the one-day special. We're very, very busy with Lizzie. I just had to say that. Busy with Lizzie.
Oh, yes.
Busy Lizzie.
Indeedy. Right, so Build a Block Plus.
Okay.
Which is the second version, and it's the one with the fabric.
Yes.
Yes.
The winter.
No.
No.
Merry and Bright.
Merry and Bright.
That will go in.
Fabric.
This time tomorrow I'll be brilliant. So it's with the Merry and
brilliant.
5 metres. 5 metres.
I didn't hit Lizzie, by the way. I just touched her.
Merry and Bright fabric. And this, you get the Build a Block Plus, which is like the add-on, but actually it's a standalone as well, which is what I'm going to prove now if I can just stop talking. So if you have a look at this.
Oh, Lizzie, sorry, I've just heard that there are people on the website and they're putting in the Build a Block Plus.
Can't get the percentage
without the
these days.
fabric. There's 2 item numbers. You are going to pay more money and you're not going to get the fabric.
Oh.
So go for the one that's on the screen at the moment. The details are at the side, aren't they? Yes. It is 790723. That's the item number to put in, and that means you'll get the Build a Block Plus and you'll also get the fabrics included. So you must do that. So have a look at what's in your basket and just make sure it's the 790723 item number. Sorry about that, Lizzie. I just want people to know.
You'd be so sad, wouldn't you?
Yes.
I mean, it'd be fantastic. It'd be so lovely to have the Build a Block. Don't get me wrong. This is just an amazing concept. I absolutely adore it. But, you know, you want the meterage.
Yeah,
you want the fabric. And think about what you're going to be doing over a Christmas period. Maybe you've got a few days off. You've got that. You've got the fabric.
Yes.
Hallelujah. So, so I'm going to do the Ninja Star again. Look at that. So we're using the isosceles triangle there. Look at that white one there. And then you're going to also cut, I have to always remember how to say this, the half rectangle triangle. Okay, the half rectangle triangle will actually produce that design. And depending on the colours that you cut will depend on how this looks in the end, because you've got the half triangle there and you've got it there as well. So bear that in mind. So in the little recipe to the side, again, we can make a 12, 8, 6 or 4-inch block. That so cute as a 4-inch block would look amazing. And of course, don't forget, this could be a block that you're going to make that's going to go inside another block that you make. So somewhere you might want to have a 3 3/4 inch block. Well, you could use that one to go in the center of a design. So it's a standalone, but also it could be used for something else. And also think about the fact you can make a little tiny one like that, and it could be a coaster. It could be a coaster that made out of Christmassy glittery fabrics to put on the dining room table Christmas Day.
That'd be nice.
And you will have made it. You'll feel awesome about it. So Ninja Star, Build a Block Plus, which is my layer here. So I need a 6.5 by 3.5 half rectangle triangle, which is this one here. Now I know it's the biggest. So let's just get that one out. Again, if you're not sure, go to the map. Well, I've got it over there now, but go to the map, place it on top. Yeah, and you'll see straight away you pick the right one, because I know that's the biggest, but there might be a smaller one that you want to make and you're not quite sure. So if I pop that straight over the top, look at that. Absolute perfection. It almost disappears, doesn't it? There we are. Now you see it, now you don't. So straight away you can be reassured, and look down there, it tells you that's where the size is. So I just love it. So we need that, and it also tells us we need 4 times 6.5 inch isosceles triangle. Again, that's the biggest one. Now, I always do the big one because it's easier for you guys to see at home. And obviously, if I made little tiny ones, you'd hardly see it. So that's my theory. And again, if you want to make sure you've got the right one, you can just pop it over the top. And there we are. If I can get it squared up. You know straight away that is absolute perfection. And at the top there where my finger is, there's the size. So you know straight away that's the correct one. So it tells you need 4 of the isosceles triangle. So let's cut that one first. Now, like I say, you could run these through just one at a time. There's no rush. It's not a competition. So you can just do one at a time. But if you can fit more than one die on there, which you will be able to do, then run 2 or 3 through at the same time. It's brilliant the fact that they're dies, that they're not just measuring tools for you to cut around. They're dies. They will cut out the shapes for you, and then all you have to do is put them together following the book, you might have an idea yourself if you want to. You don't always have to follow what's in the book. You might already have a design, or this might inspire you to make and create your own design, and then you can give it a funky, funny name as well. And the thing is, what you can do, how many do we need for that? Oh, 8. Gosh, I can cut all of those. What else you could do is get some something that you're going to throw away, like an old sheet or something like that, an old duvet, and actually just cut them all up using some scrap fabric like that, and then start putting them together and start creating your own design. So maybe, like I say, an old piece of sheeting or something like that, and then just cut loads and loads of different shapes and see what you can make. Now, we've had an email come in from Laura from Minnesota in America.
Oh, wow.
Now, what time is it in Minnesota?
Would it be probably 4 o'clock in the afternoon, thereabouts?
Lovely. Welcome, Laura.
It's either 3 p.m. or 12 p.m. But anyway,
it's still daytime.
It's still
nice,
daytime.
Isn't it?
Anyway, it's great to have your company. Now, Laura says she's got both sets of the builder block. She loves them, and she is a beginner. Now, she says, Lizzie, do you have any tips to avoid the warping of the plates, or is it something that is expected? You know what? I've always said, and I've never hidden from the fact that our multimedia dies are incredibly strong. They're thicker than regular dies because we want them to not only cut multiple layers of fabric, but we want it to cut with absolute precision to be able to go through and also cut all those different fabrics. I was talking about velvet earlier. That's a very thick fabric, but you could cut at least 2 or 3 layers with our multimedia dies. Now, I love to use the metal plate because I'm cutting metal to metal. So that metal die is going through the fabric with that pressure onto the metal plate, and I get a lovely crisp cut. You can cut them without the metal plate, but I just prefer to use the metal. That's just my choice. So try both. You will, after a period of time, let me show you my plate. I mean, this is no way is this used, let's just say. I know it might sound a bit silly. You can see exactly where I've been cutting. I will move my dies around that metal plate. That's got a lot of life left in that plate. Eventually, you will have to replace that metal plate, but you could rotate the bottom plate and the opaque plate and the top plate. Just keep rotating them, just as you would with your paper crafting. Thank you very much. I did have somebody tell me that with the plastic sheets for your die cutting, if you were to heat them up, they go straight again, or is that not? Somebody can we say that or not? Well, what I would say is this. Oh, no, I should have cut that the other way, so that's my mistake. What I would say is this, and I'm not going to. I've got to be careful what I say. If you use really hot water, pop all your plates in a sink with the plug-in and find something really heavy and pop that on top. Be very, very careful. Yeah, because it's hot water, isn't it? Just be careful and leave the plates in there until the water is cold. And when they come out, especially if you've got a nice... I've got a concrete sheepdog. I'm not suggesting you buy concrete sheepdog, but...
but it works for me, okay? And
I'd like to see your concrete sheet doll.
I'll bring her in. That's what I use, and that works a treat. Okay, it prolongs the life of your plates.
Alternatively, yes, it is something to expect. They will bend and bow, but of course when you're putting them through your die cutting machine, especially the Gemini with that pressure, they're going to go through straight.
It's tense.
And then I guess you can always buy some more as well, because there are more spare plates available. But thank you so much for your email, Laura. It's great to have your company. I hope you're well. Angela has emailed in as well, and Angela said, can the triangle dies be used to make bunting?
The isosceles, absolutely. Now look, I want to point out what I've done here.
I can see it's fab.
No. There's a couple of things I need to point out.
Okay.
Right, but yes, the isosceles is absolutely perfect for that, okay? Now, this is something that you've got to be aware of, and I hadn't thought about it, is that you needed to have all of the fabric facing up, because I didn't, and when I cut my fabric out I had right sides together. That's how my fabric isn't the right way round. They're cut beautifully. That is absolute perfection, but I would have preferred to have had my snowflakes falling right side up, and it's only because you need all the fabric facing upwards. See, I can't even place that one. So that's actually a terrific thing to see.
Yes, yeah, you did it on purpose so we could see. That's what I love about you, Lizzie. Okay.
So there we are. So that's created our design. So within, well, we've been chatting, but within a couple of minutes, you could have chosen your design, got your fabric, cut your fabric out roughly, use your scissors or your rotor cutter if you want, whiz it through your machine, whatever machine that is, and you're ready now to stitch. And with the stitching, because you've got the dog ears already taken away at each corner, it automatically tells you that's your 1/4 inch seam allowance from point to point, and you'll get the perfect 1/4 inch seam. Within, I don't know, let's say 20 minutes, you'd have this whole block put together.
Gosh, that's really quick, isn't it? That is really quick, and it is a game changer for you. Make yourself an even better crafter with these fabulous patchwork system die sets. It's great, and they come to you in the box as well, which is so lovely that they're kept nice and neat, and you're going to want to go to them time and time again. That's your one-day special. Let's take a look at your happy hour deal, which is for Sunday evening up until 9 p.m. If you're watching us on repeat, this happy hour deal would have gone. That's why take advantage of it right now. £15.99 is your price for your happy hour deal, but that price will be going back up at 9 o'clock this Sunday evening. Now, something else we have on a cyber deal, we're celebrating our Cyber 6 event, 6 days of discount, ending on Wednesday, so you've still got plenty of time to grab the deals. That's why you watch us here at Hochanda. 145455 is your item number. For Threaders Fabric Shield, you're getting 250 millilitres of that, and Threaders Fabric Stabiliser, 500 millimetres of that, and you're saving £4 on that. That is kind of a must-have, but it is a Cyber 6 deal, and that's why you're saving.
That's a good price.
It is a good price, isn't it? And quite an essential, really.
The fabric stabiliser is amazing because, for instance, if you wanted to cut something out of your fabric from your one-day special, use the stabiliser to actually make the fabric almost like card. Then you're going to die cut it. It could be using our fabulous applique dies, the butterflies, the hearts, circles, whatever, and you won't get any frayed edges. And you can actually, it's almost like you're putting a piece of cardstock down on your fabric, and then you can use that for your applique. It's really super for adding detail, but you don't get any fraying or any. It just holds its shape.
And does it wash out or iron out?
Yes, it does. It washes out.
Brilliant. If you want to go for that, head to the website, and the details are at the bottom of the screen if you want to give us a call. Right, we have moved on to the one-day special. We've been showing you how easy it is to use these dies, and that's why nearly half the stock has gone. It's a great deal. You're getting your builder block, the patchwork dies, and you're also getting 6 metres of this fabulous fabric as well. You're not paying for this. It's included, and that's why you're saving £72.22. Beautiful designs, very modern, very retro at the same time, very contemporary, if those 3 words can be used within the same description. You're saving over 40%, £99.71, and your P&P, if you're a Freedom member, your P&P is included, and your flexi-buy payments are £33.24. That's the first payment today, plus your P&P P&P, unless you're a Freedom member. Then we'll take another payment in December, your final payment in January, and then it'll be all paid for. But by that time, you probably would have made quite a few quilts with this system.
You will have done. And whether it's you're making a block or whether you're doing something like this, like a continuous table runner, that could be as long as you want it to be.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily a block. That's just pieces that have been put together to actually, you know, you can have this extended. But if you wanted to, you could pick a piece of that out to make it into a matching cushion cover or a table mat. So it's entirely up to you. We give you the inspiration, if you like, to do blocks for your patchwork, like with making a traditional quilt maybe, but actually opens up, you know, to the inspiration to do other things. I mean, this is just absolutely beautiful. And when we start looking at some of the designs, I've got a whole heap of designs.
I'll pop that there.
Here that we can go through. I mean, it's really so heavy. And look at all the designs that you could be making. Some that you will have already seen already, some that, you know, you may inspire you to do others. Don't forget, you've got in the builder block, in the one day special, you've got 60 more downloads. So we're giving you 80 designs to get you started. Look at that, it's absolutely gorgeous.
And then make your own. Use the patterns, use the dies, use the method to make and create your own patterns, and that'd be really interesting to see what you make with that. So if you do make your own, please send it in, because I'm sure Lizzie would love to see.
That's gorgeous, isn't it?
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
It really is. So I mean, these are all done with plain fabric, so you can see quite clearly the designs here. But think about all that Winter Wonderland fabric that you're going to get, and you'll get all the things you could create. I mean, that is just absolutely delicious, and it's very, very achievable. All of these are very achievable.
I was just looking at the cushion at the back with the sunflower on.
Yes.
Has that been made with the Builder Block or Builder Block Plus?
Builder Block.
Oh, wow, I've seen this.
So again, you see that,
take that away for you.
Sunflower cushion that was made by our Angela. It's not a design that's in the book.
Beautiful?
She's actually made that herself. That is her own design.
You know, I've got a picture in my house of that a painter designed for me, a friend of mine, Andy, and he painted it, and it's of sunflowers. This would look brilliant.
Oh, it would be perfect, wouldn't it?
It would,
It would really go really well.
Oh, thank you very much, Lizzie. I think that was Lizzie saying I can have that. No?
Angela, you'll get it back.
It's gorgeous. So not just patterns.
No.
This, you know,
this
you
is
can
her
see.
own design.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's kind of like, start off with some of the more simple designs, maybe if you've never done anything like this before. Then go on to something a little bit more complicated, but then start thinking, hold on a minute, what else can I do with this? Maybe you could do a table runner where it's a continuous design for as long as you want. Maybe it's something like this where you can do a little bit of colouring on some graph paper and then work out which dies to use and which sizes. So, you know what, it's going to last you a lifetime. It's going to give you such huge amounts of creativity during that time. And get some pals on board, get one or two of your friends around, because you'll all do different things. You'll probably all pick different dies, but you can all make something. They are heirlooms. They'll be around for hundreds of years.
Yeah, have a patchwork party. That's a great idea.
Mince pies.
I love the way that they're housed in the drawers as well. So
really
you know
neat.
exactly what you need is in the place where you left it, which of course is always important. So you get the 3 drawers in there, and in each drawer, for example, if I bring that out, you'll see you've got your dies all placed in there, all perfect. And then you just slide those drawers shut when you finish with them, or pull them out again to start making and creating. 20 projects in the book that you get. You've also got an extra 60 projects that you can download, and then of course have the confidence to make and create your own designs, as Angela did with this fantastic, beautiful sunflower. Yeah, think of all the different things you can do, but you've got the right tools for the trade. You won't need to cut out the shapes because you've got the dies to do that. They're great dies as well.
Yes.
Lizzie, if anyone's thinking about this, what would you say to them?
Well, I would say it's almost like a bottomless pit, because when you buy the system, and it is a system, you're sort of investing in your future when it comes to things like patchwork. If it's something that you've never done before but aspire to, and I hear that a lot, I promise you'll be able to make everything that's in that book, everything that's downloadable, and you'll be able to create lovely gifts for yourself and to other people. Choose your fabric. I mean, you're getting 6 meters of fabric there, which is just awesome. And you're going to be creating sort of beautiful pieces for everyone.
Lizzie, thank you so much. It's lovely to see your passion.
Love it.
You are so good at what you do.
Thank you.
And you bring your passion here to Hochanda, and that really does feed through to the people at home. So thank you very much.
Great. Thank you.
We'll see you again tomorrow.
9 o'clock.
9 a.m. for the next live show. But please stay where you are, because we've got more programmes coming up on Hochanda for you. Bye. Right, your home. Oh look, she's got the Gemini. The home sewn with Sizzix is coming up next. Thread Aside or One Day Special will be repeating throughout the night. Then Indigo Blue, Pour Your Heart Out will be a little later on.
Hi, I'm Fiona Clayton from Crafter's Companion. I've been crafting for about 7 years now, having rediscovered my love of a childhood hobby. I'm delighted that I can share with you all my hints, tips and ideas, and here at Hochanda we're going to make sure that you really enjoy your crafting as well. So join me, Fiona Clayton, here on Hochanda.